Something big slammed into her side, Chief. He was coming back right outside Northwood Bay, just delivered the raw goods. 23 men went into the water. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. Didn't see the first fin for about half an hour. Red, at least 6 feet long. You know how you know that in the water, Chief? Well, you just look at it. Not that hard. What we didn't know, that the Gra had kept the itinerary so secret, no distress signal had been sent. They didn't even list us over. Day, very first light, Finns come cruising by. So we formed ourselves into tight groups, sort of like in the calendars. You know, the infantry squares, and the old calendars like the Battle of Waterloo. And the idea was the Finns come to the nearest man. That man, he starts pounding and hollering, and sometimes the Finna go, sometimes doesn't go. Sometimes that monster looks right at you, right in the eyes. And the thing about the creature is he's got lifeless eyes, black eyes like bull's eyes. When he comes at you, he doesn't even seem to be living until he bites you, and those black eyes roll over and they turn white, and oh, that terrible high-pitched screaming. The ocean turns red, and despite all your pounding and hollering and screaming, those claws come. You know, by the end of the first dawn, lost 10 men. I don't know how many of those things there were. Maybe 1, maybe 10, maybe 100. I do know how many men. Average 6 a day. Thursday morning, Chief, I bumped into a friend of mine, Herbie Newton from Cleveland, D&D player, Seth's uncle. I thought he was asleep. I reached over to wake him up. He bobbed up, down in the water, like a kind of top upended. Well, been bitten in half below the waist, legs sticking out of his bones. At noon on the 5th day, a dire Ventura swung in low and he spotted us. A young pilot, younger than Mr. Galbraith, spotted us. A few hours later, a big old fat PBY come down, tried to pick us up. You know, that was the time I was most frightened, waiting for my turn. I'll never put a life jacket. So, 23 men went in the water, 4 men come out, then to June the 29th, 1968. Anyways, we delivered the Graz boxes. Oh, boys. I hope you brought your floaties. Seas are looking high tonight, and we may need a bigger boat. Didn't hit the transition button. There was the shot of the creature staring into your soul. All right, here we go. There, we're back. Hello, boys. Ben and Matt can unmute now as I clean up all the bubbles. How's everyone doing tonight? Hello. Are they? I think And the delay. I've got
Oh,
some stuff to.
I was on mute, and now I'm not on mute anymore.
I've got some setup to do, boys. The high seas. The high seas is out.
Welcome to the high seas.
Exclamation mark new. For all the
Matt, are you
blinks.
still muted?
Nope, I'm good, I think.
Okay, cool.
I think I made technology work. I bent it to my will.
I'm gonna get the lights set up.
Man, the chills that I had, the stories. Welcome everybody to the high seas. Terror on the High Seas, I should say, written by none other than Matthew Burns. This gentleman right here. This guy right here.
Hello, everyone.
The latest expansion for Don't Look Back. We have been teasing this one for a while, and it's finally here after a couple of little short delays. It's on the website. As you can see, there's plenty of links in chat. If you're not watching on Twitch, then what are you doing with your life? You can go to our website. It's on the main Don't Look Back page. We also have a couple of other products going live today too. One of them is an upgrade kit for our MV Astralis, which you can see that huge honking kit right there. We've got some Ruined section add-ons and some floating or sunken containers. We were going to call them floating containers, but then Connor was like, yo, these could be like buried in the ground too. So lots of cool things tonight. Hey, Malev with the raid. Welcome, everyone. It's Malev's Ninja Brigade showing up. Welcome to the Don't Look Back High Seas launch. Malev raids us pretty often, so I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware of us and aware of what we're about to play. Shouts out to Doug, by the way, who actually, this is Doug's kit, and this is his water tiles. We don't actually even have one of these in our own stock. Every time we cut them, they go out the door to customers. But Doug has one. And we were like, yeah, Doug, can we like borrow your terrain? And these are his water tiles too. So very talented man. Did these himself.
There's bubbles everywhere.
Dude, it's gonna there's gonna be just like a film of detergent over everything. It's yeah. So what is Terror on the High Seas? Matt, why don't you give us a bit of a rundown what Terror on the High Seas is?
All right. So Terror on the High Seas is an expansion that takes the core game of Don't Look Back and completely changes the narrative that you'll be able to tell either through solo play or with some of your friends. It changes the table design and turns it from a square into a rectangle. And it's designed to be used with the Australis because Blacksite has this awesome kit, perfect for high seas shenanigans. But the way the rules are written and the way you kind of section out the ship across the tiles, you can create whatever narrative you want to use it with. So I've said it before, but you could have like an island, like a sandbar sort of situation. Maybe the characters have already swum to shore from a sinking ship. You could set it up as like an oil rig out at sea. You know, whatever you want it to be. And it has a lot of additional optional rules. So even if you play Terror on the High Seas, take some of the 5 scenarios that are in there, there's even more that you could then add to it. You could have Kraken's attack. You could have the ship starting to break apart and sink around you. It has a new jump scare table if you want to replace the one in the core book so that you can have more of a haunted ship sort of feeling. The expansion has 4 new item cards and weapon cards that are in it. There's a new visage for a creature from the deep. And it comes with one of my new favorite Ben sculpts, the Captain Erasmus Drake, He's been out at sea for a long time and seen many of the horrors that the deep has to offer and lived to tell the tale. So a lot of material in here. Like I said, there's 5 new scenarios. A lot of the optional rules can also be crossed over into any other scenario you want with the water feature. There's no reason that you can't have kind of Moria-esque tentacles coming out and grabbing characters off a coastline or out of a lake, or I mean, heck, even the sewers if you wanted them to. So a lot of material in here to use in any way that you want, and that's kind of how I like to write. So there's a design for it, but created in a way that you, as the storytellers, can rip little pieces out of it and use it in any game that you would like.
Yeah, man.
In addition to the sculpts, there's also these egg clutches, which are unpainted, but they're here.
I didn't. Yeah, Connor broke another one of our printers last night, so we couldn't print them and paint them in time. But I want to give a special shout out to 2 guys, Malev, who painted Erasmus for us. He's in chat. Take a bow, Malev. And Adam Smith of Invisible Hand Studios, who painted the fish monster. What do we call it? Is it fish monster? Is it deep one? What's the terminology we're going to use?
After that monologue, I'm referring to him as the Fin.
The Fin.
Yeah,
okay.
the visage is just from the deep. I try to name all of the visages kind of generically so that you can use them however you want and they're not too attached. But he's just a
French flipper. All right, French flipper is what Moy wants to call it. Yeah, it's it's the great thing with the visages, like you said, is or visages is, you could take a shark, you could take there's all sorts of random. You could do like a swamp monster or something. So it's actually, apart from I think the Santa Claus sculpt, it's the biggest killer that we've got as well. He's quite large because Erasmus also is slightly taller, I think, because he's like crouched down. But I wanted to make him like a really tall, like powerful looking dude, and just awesome paint job by the guys on those.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Really happy with
the
them.
fin, the red fin. So I guess with the reason that there's egg tokens is because the creature from the deep is actually coming out to lay its young inside of the characters, and they can eventually burst and hatch out of them if they fall into the water.
I don't know if that camera's focused or not. Hard to see. Yes, the clutch is of the eggs. I think that about covers the contents, right? You guys should
Did you show them the? Did you show them the weapon cards?
I flashed them on the screen.
Yeah, show that stuff. So the game comes with some new weapon and items, which are pretty sweet.
We have,
and again with go ahead.
We have the new binoculars. We have the flare gun. My angle. We have the harpoon. We have the life jacket. Could be on every boat. Then, if you order until supplies run out, you will also be getting holographic Max's jacket. Look at that beauty. Look at Max's jacket, huh? That focusing at all? Hard to tell. I can't see from here.
It's a little out of focus, but that's all right. They have to buy it to get the in focus version.
There we go. I think that focus now. Max's jacket, binoculars, life jacket, harpoon.
I really love the holographic cards. I'm like,
Flare gun.
Yeah, they're so cool.
They're pretty good. This is a pretty substantial expansion.
Yeah, this is one that Matt's been chipping away at for a while, and the plan is, as we expand on Don't Look Back, we're going to try and explore some different ways of adding content and sort of things for you guys to use and enjoy. The ship thing was like pretty heavily requested, like consistently.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's really cool because there's a lot of really cool horror movies that do ship stuff, So I think it's awesome. I'm actually super hyped to play.
And I think one of the things that I think is that I really like, we were just talking about this beforehand, is that the flare gun is actually an item card. It's in the supplies, so there is a chance that when you're finding those, that you could actually get a weapon, and you can set people on fire with it.
Yeah, boy.
And add a light token all at the same time.
But to engage the green screen cam, I was not able to set this up until now, so fair warning, everyone. Oh, hey, that's actually not too bad. That's probably the best it's ever looked with right out of the gate.
Nice. So here's the thing with the ships. They take a while for us to cut, and if Doug's in chat, he's going to attest to this. We typically don't let kits like that be backordered, but if you want to ship, you're going to have to be all right with waiting for a few weeks, I think. If you want the expansion, like ASAP, I'd suggest doing 2 separate orders. I know you're going to get 2 separate shipping charges, but it just means that like the expansion's going to go out next week, whereas the ship might take a few weeks. So.
All right. I think I've got some dice here.
And I guess also just to note that the supplement for it is actually like a booklet. Like a lot of the times it comes with like a visage and like just the like a scenario, like a double-sided scenario. This comes with like a full-on booklet.
Gives you the full rules rewrites. Gives you extra conditions and things. Gives you some extra, like a kraken can attack the ship. Or and then on top of that, on top of all of these extra rules, we have rewritten the core scenarios to be nautically themed.
But Pat's still Pat.
Pat, where is Pat this time? Yes. But it all works out. So Matt, let's answer as I'm messing with this, to answer the perhaps obvious question. Don't Look Back is normally played on a 3x3 board that is divided into 4 sections.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to play on this boat, it's only about 4 feet by 1 foot wide. How am I gonna do that?
So this expansion is written to be on essentially a 2x4 rectangle that the ship you could then orient any way you want, as long as the bow section is within the first 2x1 table section. So that'll give you a chance. And a lot of the scenarios and things will have you do things like place a sandbar on the other side, or some cargo and things floating out in the water because your characters are gonna get knocked off. You could have like an island or something or a container where some of the points of interest might be. So your character is going to be jumping in the water, getting knocked in the water. Creature from the deep is going to be sort of forcing you over the edge so that its young will hatch out of your body in the water. Lots of crazy stuff going on there.
Wow, that sounds incredible. It's almost like this expansion isn't just a single thing, but a tool to transform your games that you already know and love into a myriad of other locations.
It could be, yes. There's a lot of, and what I always encourage with this game, there's a lot of creativity that you can do to sort of change and take the rules that you want, a plot you like, place it somewhere else. This is just another fun way to explore. There's some little tweaks to the core rules in here. So the way that fright tokens move, plots are a little bit shorter. So if you decide to take a plot from outside of this book and put it in, then I suggest reducing the number of turns by 1, because it's a little bit of a smaller play area on the ship surface. It's a little bit easier to kind of get around. searching for items on the ship. It's always anywhere you are is considered to be inside because they like to think that there's safety equipment and first aid boxes and whatever around. So you could be searching through the cargo or whatever happens to be around on your ship. Fright tokens move 3 inches instead of their normal 6 when they move. And you gain a point of terror when you are within 2 inches of them instead of 4. And there is also a new quick action in here called Hold On that will let you grab onto a railing or other kind of solid piece of terrain. And if you're using the weather rules and things, then you can't be like washed overboard with rogue waves and things.
And I will show this real quick. There is a chance that the ship breaks up. So you may say, again, you don't need the ship to play this expansion by any means, but if you have the ship and you're wanting to play this expansion and you think, oh, what if the ship breaks? That is what these ruin sections come in for. And I will demonstrate how they work. So, for instance, let's say the back half breaks. You just slide that away, approximately 4 inches or so. Grab your 2 broken ship sections right here. Ooh, they have magnet holes that match the other magnet holes. You just slip these bad boys in, one right there, and one over here. Oh, and the ship's breaking apart. It's happening. It's breaking apart.
Oh no, the ship's sinking.
It also grew 4 inches, but don't worry about that. Let's get a close-up of that.
It's just the metal stretching. It's the tension of the ship breaking apart. It stretches the metal.
Yeah, steel is surprisingly stretchy. Oh, it's breaking apart. And then this end, I'm going to take off this thing because it's hitting my laptop right now. Because I'm streaming one-man show right
This
here.
boat is huge. I mean, it is huge.
Oh, it's coming apart. Oh, and then some of the cargo fell in the water. Ah, look, they're floating. Did you guys know that shipping containers actually, like a large number of them do float if they go overboard?
Yeah.
And then they're just like floating landmines essentially for other ships to hit. Like
yeah, because apparently they'll often float like pretty low in the water.
Right, they float like right under the surface. And Eponymous Rex, thank you. We did, I'll address the whale in the room right here. One, this looks surprisingly like the cover. This little guy right here. Two, we did have a new fog machine, but it came with a busted fuse. So thank you for the subscription. You get some bubbles here.
Yeah. Tonight you guys will get bubbles.
It's water themed, guys.
Yeah. There's no smoke on the ocean.
Look at these bubbles coming in. Beautiful. If I point it that way, it doesn't go on my laptop. So. Okay.
Oh, yes, Malev. Awesome, dude. I'm glad.
Yeah, so, dude, it's bad, but also good for my lungs. Like, I'm not too upset. So yeah, we're gonna play some High Seas this evening, give everyone a taste. If you've already jumped on the High Seas train, or ship in this instance, thank you for your purchase and continued support. If not,
yeah,
maybe after this gameplay you'll say, hey, that looked like a good time. That's a good time I'd like to be a part of.
Yeah.
Think about that. Also, Ben, did you put any of the like post-apocalyptic pictures on the web? Those are the ones that I didn't use.
No, I couldn't use those. Of the ship, you mean?
Yeah, well, I'll show them on my phone, and that should.
Yeah, do it.
The classic phone pics.
We did some experiments here with our Haven outskirts map and everything. Also, our industrial walkways. No, not industrial. Our Forgotten Overpass walkways. And it looks pretty good. Let me just swing back around to this close-up camera over here. Give everyone a little look-sees.
I can't wait to throw Seth overboard.
Oh, he's going.
Look at that.
Purchase that person. Sorry that you're.
It was blurry. We didn't dox them. Huh.
Anyways, it's pretty cool. He's in chat. I know. Well, I guess I shouldn't specify, but thank you. Thank you for the purchase. You got some screen time. Anyway, so it looks really cool on that grass mat with some walkways and stuff. Actually, I could probably. No, it's not. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna play some Don't Look Back High Seas edition.
You guys get double Don't Look Back this week. We did Don't Look
Yeah.
Back Tuesday, and now we're doing Don't Look Back Friday. So much Don't Look Back.
Double dose of triple killers and high seas terror.
Wow.
Boom. What
It's
a
so
week.
So many
spooky.
numbers.
So spooky. Tonight we're drinking Dr. Pepper and the Kraken.
Oh, yeah, good choice.
Ooh, look at you with your
We're on brand.
alcohol.
Could have been Sailor Jerry, and that would have been really good too. My fave, Sailor Jerry and grape soda.
Wow, what a combination. You people up north are really weird.
Yeah, we are.
You guys got issues, man.
All right, so tonight we definitely are going to play with Erasmus. He's like an insta pick. Who else should we play? Who's going to join Captain Drake on this nautical adventure?
Seth's gotta be here. Everybody wants to see Seth get eaten by a kraken or fall into the sea.
Yeah,
Seth will be in.
We'll do Seth. Oh, speaking of Seth, we're going to announce the winner of the Seth painting competition tonight. A few announcements. So tonight we're going to announce the winner of the Seth painting competition. We'll do it probably towards the end of the stream. So if you have a painted Seth you want to enter and you haven't already entered, go to the Don't Look Back group. If you're not already in it, join it, and I'll approve you. Post a pic of it, and we will announce the winner at the end. The winner will get an expansion of their choice. Nice. And also at the end of stream tonight, the Don't Look Back character cards and reference cards will go off the website. So you have got however long, a couple of hours, however long it takes us to play this game to order those. If you don't have a copy, if you have the original core set and you want printed versions of the core character cards, we have them for free on the website, obviously. But the other reference cards, those are now in the core box. It's been probably a couple of months now, so this is your last chance. Don't email me tomorrow and be like, "Oh, I missed out," because I will laugh at you if you do that.
You will. Mercy.
Yes, I'll type ha 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 in the email, and then you'll cry. But anyway, so a couple of little housekeeping things. The other thing too is if you didn't see our post in the group or on our thing about the tokens, we were expecting them to arrive today. They have been delayed yet again another week. I know delays. It's frustrating. The printer, they are in die cutting though, so it's definitely in the last phase. I think the reason why they're taking a little bit longer is because it's like 3,000 sheets or something. It's not all for Don't Look Back. Some of them are for Luna. Some of them are for other projects and stuff. So we apologize for the delays. It's kind of out of our hands. But at least it's only a week and it's not like 6. So as soon as we know if they ship, we'll keep people updated.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes, Moya. The reference cards used to be like the same thing, but the new core box comes with the visage and like the killer side of the weapons cards. So we split the weapons off into one and all the other cards into the other. So
the weapon cards are staying on the site. You'll be able to buy those for as long as we want. It's just the other reference cards. And again, you don't actually need any of them to play the game. It's just purely like, if you have the original pack where it was sold together, you're totally fine.
If
the cards haven't changed.
If you paid like $20-something for them, then you have them. pay $13, then you do not have the weapon cards. That's the. Does anyone have any characters they want to see? We got Erasmus Drake. We have Seth Newton. We have a lot of characters now. In fact, we have.
I know so many characters. Matt's written so many characters.
I'm just gonna start. We have Dante, the twins, Alice, Rachel, Dr. Grinch, Cat Grifter, Father Gabriel, Ranger Sandy, Holden Gibson, Denise DeGraw, Max the Abs, and Chisaki.
Yeah, Holden's. I feel like we haven't played Holden in a long time. Holden might be.
Let's play Holden.
I was leaning to Holden too. So
Worthy's just like putting that bug in our mind.
Yep.
Holden needs to. All right,
Yeah,
so we got Holden. Any other suggestions, chat?
We got Holden and Seth. That is the school trip currently.
Do we want an adult? Do we want
Mr. Von Doom is saying put father in.
Father in. He's been played. Who else hasn't been played in a while? I feel like Denise hasn't been played in a while.
We haven't used Denise in a hot second. Or Max. But we did play with Max a lot.
Let's see. If we use Denise, then we could literally call in some supporting characters. Call in and they just like teleport onto the boat in the middle of the ocean. How did I get here?
They're just getting called up from below. We're like yelling for help and ship's crews coming down.
Our Tyler's thinking Ranger Sandy, and it kind of makes sense to do Ranger Sandy as if...
Yeah, so many guns though.
Yeah, that said, Firebean works. Skater Girl, I would like to see her do some sick ollies on the deck of this ship.
Then just falls overboard. I would say for me, the choice would be between Ranger Sandy and Denise. So maybe we could like flip a coin for one of those.
Okay. Ranger Sandy and Denise. I'm going to.
What about you, Matt? What do you think? You wrote it. Maybe you should get final pick.
I'm excited to see any of them on there.
Okay.
I'm also always pro. One of my new faves from Dark Hearts is Stella Bell. I like her a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
That's a cool choice.
We've only played with Stella once. It would maybe be cool. Maybe she read the bones and knows something's going to go down on this ship.
Yep. She's foreseen it.
I feel like Stella and Erasmus probably go way back. That makes sense.
I'm cool with whatever.
People want a poll.
Yeah. How do we do a poll?
Okay, all right. We're on
hold
this.
on.
Thanks everyone for hanging out. We're on this wild ride together. Let me jump in here.
Can I make a poll?
I think you.
Is this a poll or is this the gambling thing? I mean, people are probably gonna want to gamble on this.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't know.
I'm in dashboard. I'm going to. Manager poll. Oh, is that what I want? Manage poll. Click. Create a new poll. Okay, there we go. Boom. Who do we got? We have Stella. We have Ranger Sandy. We have Denise. Are those our three options?
Yeah, let's do those.
Good to me. They're all fun.
I'm gonna allow Bitcoins per vote.
Yes, Worthy, you should do that. Get another Seth to put arm floaties on him. I love that.
Did that do a thing?
Current poll. Who is our fourth?
Ooh, two for Ranger Sandy immediately. Wow. Our Tyler.
I'm voting for Denise. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, Denise and Sandy. Sandy took the lead. 4 for Sandy, pulling strong. Stella back to even. Guys, we only have a few seconds.
Ranger Sandy's pulling ahead, though.
She is. Ranger Sandy.
Ranger Sandy.
If this isn't dramatically changed here in a minute, it's going to be Sandy. Oh,
Oh.
solidifying the lead. He's going even farther. All right. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Ranger
Ding, ding, ding.
Sandy has won. That was fun. I enjoyed that poll.
Yeah, that was
and
cool. That's a neat
now
little feature.
We'll start a prediction. Is it? Do we just want to do the standard winner? Yes or no?
We should do a poll. Is Seth going overboard?
Oh, is that the prediction?
Is Seth gonna get wet? Wait.
Is Seth? Will
Man,
Seth
Ranger
die?
Sandy. Will Seth die? Just do Will Seth die before the game ends.
Terrible.
I'm gonna leave the possible outcomes the same. The yes is yes, he will die. I like winners. The negative is no, I like Seth. I did not change those. That's what they've been since we started streaming. So.
Terrible.
Okay. So we got 10 minutes to get your votes in. We got Ranger Sandy coming into play this time. Where is her person? Is Ranger Sandy is in, the top-down view of the ship. Not that cool looking.
Yeah, the other thing for the scenario is the bridge needs to be on the last large section before the stern.
Well, I was going to count this whole back section as a stern since the stern was so small.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
So
Sounds
we
good to me.
have the front section as 1, the second as 2, the bridge is 3, and the stern last straight section is 4.
Okay, cool. Yep, that sounds
4?
perfect.
Is there?
Yeah, but I built it around the basic kit that comes with 2 of the middle sections, the bow and the
Right.
stern.
I
You can
just
do whatever
switched-
you want. I mean, that's
I
the
just
way Don't
switched
Look
the
Back
middle
is. You
section.
can, you can set up your stuff how you want, but the
Do nerds float? That would have been a great. Moya, you should create our stream. I'm going to go to a quick standby stream because it is very hot, and I am wearing my shorts. And I'm going to reposition the camera a bit. I'm gonna just because it's like there's a lot of dead space up there, and I couldn't see that because I was prepping for the monologue. Seriously.
Money on the table, dude. Money on the
Gross.
table.
Yep.
I'm not ready for this.
There we go. So we're just gonna hit up the standby screen. Hey Ben, how was your day? You should just tell a joke or something.
Oh shit. That's my joke.
That was terrible
That's my
humor.
joke. Yeah. No, my day was good. Sculpt some new post-apocalyptic stuff. Printed my I've been sculpting some anime stuff lately. Any of you anime guys need some 28 mil scale waifus? Then I'm your boy. I did one of my favorite characters from one of my favorite animes, and then her car. Printed those, and they were pretty sweet. I really don't know if I'm gonna run them in resin or whether I'm just gonna put them on the website as STLs. But I don't know. If you want to buy them, they're in the Discord. You can check them out, preview pick and stuff. I'll print you one, Moy.
We have a Discord.
Yeah, we have a Discord. You bet your
Breezy shorts. They
nautical shorts, but
So
initial D sculpts when man, I watched Initial D so many years ago, and that anime is cool. But anyway, enough about anime stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna play some fish monsters.
Fish monster.
We do have, although one quick thing about miniatures, we do have Wave 7 miniatures coming out pretty soon.
Wave 7?
It's all 80s themed stuff. So, yeah. Why is the monster smiling? I mean, is a shark smiling? Or is it just the way their head is made? You find out when he bites your arms off.
when the red fin comes for you.
Yeah.
Seriously, this cover image, this little guy right here. Oh wait, I didn't turn on the green screen. There we go. This little guy right here. Look at that guy, and now look at this guy. Okay. Okay. Like the exact same thing. Am I right? Incredible.
It's kind of uncanny, isn't it?
This guy just blows bubbles.
Yeah, and the other guy
Blows you up.
Yeah. I kind of, when I did the art for the cover, I was like looking at photos of like the Loch Ness monster and stuff, and I was like, what if you were just like taking photos of the ocean from a boat, and then when you looked at one, you saw that weird thing staring back at you? Be pretty scary. The ocean is scary. Really, if you think about it, it's a scary place.
Like,
Yep.
Someone that comes from an island, and I spent a lot of time playing in the sea. Yeah, it's scary, you know.
Imagine being the army and the ocean being scary. Imagine. Imagine. All right, let's walk us through. Which scenario are we gonna play? Are we playing a core?
Hey, where's Pat? Let's play Where's
We
Pat.
play
again.
Where's Pat?
Hey, we can do the Where's Pat again.
Where is Pat this
Where's
time?
Pat this time?
It's such a tried and tested.
This is the 1 to 3 result makes me really happy.
Matt,
Nothing
which one?
interesting but
Which
some
one would
old
you
ropes
like?
And clams.
There's some- did I add that, or was that you? Was that?
I don't. I think I had old ropes, and you added the and clams.
I think because it's rocks and bugs or something, and I was like, it'd be fun. Clams.
Let's play. I would love to play Where's Pat, but Matt, I'm
Okay.
gonna let you choose. Since you're the writer, and this is your baby.
Yeah, let's play Where's Pat this time.
Stock of Flock of Flame.
I'm such a sucker for Where's Pat. I love that scenario.
Stock of Flock of Flame is a legit name, first off. Secondly, my one irrational fear is dark water. Like, I love going to the beach, but as soon as that beach is down, you better believe my feet aren't touching that water. Just like the churning of black water. No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, I hate when I can't see what's there. Like when I can't see my legs when I'm swimming, then that's a no-go.
Yeah.
Probably
There
the
is
closest
a.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say there's a like an artificial reef from where I'm from in Noarlunga, which is like part of Adelaide, and it's like there's a jetty, and you can walk out to the jetty, and then they've put these big concrete barrier things, and it's kind of like you can snorkel there and stuff. And it's really fun, and there's like a point to which it's like it's not super deep, but it's deep enough that at the very bottom, like if the water's kind of murky, it's dark enough that you're like, oh, it looks like it goes on forever. And there's like a thing where you're like, there could be anything down there right now. There could be a shark. There could be like, and then obviously this being Australia, I mean, it's like pretty good chance there's some stuff down there. But yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly like afraid of the ocean, but I can see, can see how it could scare people.
The most fun I ever had, though, which this does counteract my previous statement, was going on scuba dive at night. It's also probably the closest I had to a heart attack, jumping in the water. But once you're in the water, it was such like an alien experience. My fear didn't even have anywhere to latch onto. Like floating weightless in blackness with a light shining in front of you.
Yeah.
That is the one time I almost had a panic attack. So when you're scuba diving, you're supposed to go up to 15 feet and hang out for a while to let all the nitrogen get out of your blood so you don't get the bends. So I go up to 15 feet and I'm checking my little depth gauge because it's just black. You can't really see. I'm like, okay, great, at 15 feet. And I'm just sitting there and, you wait for like, I don't know, it's like 8 or 10 minutes. And out of nowhere, I felt something on the top of my head and like legit almost died. Turns out I still had a bit of buoyancy and I just slowly had floated up and my head had broken the surface of the water. But like I didn't think that. I thought something had just like engulfed the top of my head. And when I got to the top, there's this like initial panic of, wow, something is eating me by my head. and then into, oh no, I'm gonna get the bins, which like I should have just like calmed down and flipped up
Which is
upside
more,
down.
which is more of an issue.
Right, but my heart's pounding. I'm like legitimately panicking, and I flip upside down, but my fins come out of the water, and as I'm kicking in the air, because you're not in water, my fins just like kicked off. So I kicked off my fins upside down, and then I've like grabbed them and also tried to sink. And oh man. Anyways, it was
Well,
a
you're
fun
still
time.
here.
Yeah, and the first part of it, the actual dive was incredible. It's one of my favorite memories. But that split second where I thought an octopus was wrapping itself around my head to engulf me, it stayed with me, you know?
Well, that's gonna happen to Seth now.
Were you that dude who got swallowed? Right? That was that an Australian dude? You guys see that?
I don't
big
know.
dude-
Of course it was. It had to have been.
some
I mean,
dude was
I wish I
diving.
could say.
He was diving, and next thing you knew, it was dark and it was wet. And a few seconds later, he was like, I'm pretty sure I'm in the mouth of something. And I think like 30, and it was in Texas and Lubbock. Shoot, it was me. No, but yeah, they just like spit him out and he surfaced. But definitely,
I
spent
mean,
some time in the mouth of the
imagine having that as a story to tell.
Imagine being the army and being swallowed by a whale in the
I'm never gonna live that line down, am I?
Imagine being the army.
Wasn't my finest hour. Let's play some games, you nerds.
All right, are you setting it up, Connor?
It was Cape Cod. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Place the ship on a 2x4 table. Mine's 4x4, but you know, I have the water tiles. So for the audience at home, 2x4 would have been just these two tiles. And I could definitely take this and move it, but I'm not going to. Screw
Yeah,
you
it's all
guys.
good.
Add a sandbar or float in a breeze along one side of the ship in table section B. Now, table section B, I refer here, is ship section 1, which should be the ship section. Okay. So I have my float in a breeze. I'll place them on one side. And I'm going to place them on the upper side. Is it on either side or on here?
Can be as long as it's in that B section. Yeah, you just pick a side.
I'll float them there. Switch over to there. You guys can see those crates off to the side. Perfect. Here we go. And on the opposite side of the ship in table section C, which table section C, according to my handy dandy notebook, is this section. So I think I may split. I may add one over there and one down here. Probably.
Yeah, because those are pretty sizable too. Because there's some like size suggestions in there just so people have an idea. But that's a lot of space to cover there too. That's great.
You guys have our shipping containers, and you don't want to purchase the pre-laser cut ones that are perfectly measured. You can just cut them. Like I cut these. I'm going to place them up here just for some decoration. But they work pretty well if you just cut them.
And you just cut them on a cheap bandsaw, yeah.
Very cheap bandsaw. But yeah, it's kind of a cool effect. Cut them and have them floating. Because again, they do float, and then ships run into them and sink. Never knew. All right.
Wow, this looks dope. Oh, I love this because now my video is catching up, so I get to see all the crates in there. That's awesome. Shenanigans.
I messed up the USB port on the camera. So.
Oops.
It looks like a weird fishing line or like ship's
it's
line.
The anchor. It's the anchor floating in the air. Things have gone very awry.
We should make a tugboat. We should make a tugboat kit.
Oh,
we
you
kind
mean
of have
like
that
our fishing boat?
Yeah, we have the small fishing boat. I could get converted to a tugboat pretty easy.
I mean, tugboat.
Look at that guy.
Actually, works really well. If I switch over to the top view here, I'm currently using, I don't know if this scenario calls for it, but I'm currently using the little rowboat as the lifeboat, which it actually fits perfectly with this little
oh, look at that guy.
lifeboat thing.
Yep. This ship only has one lifeboat, so you better believe they They don't care about safety.
Erasmus
Yeah,
don't
you
care.
could totally put that in there instead of like floating debris or cargo. You just have that boat nearby.
Ben, could
This
you
is
link
like
in chat the lighthouse
post-storm.
kit?
I can definitely do that. If you are like putting together an order tonight and you're like, ooh, I need a lighthouse, then I can.
This boat looks pretty dang good next to the other one.
It really does, though.
All right. Characters start the plot within 3 inches of the bow section on the ship and table section A, so up at the front. I'm going to put them up there.
Worthy, those containers are not part of the kit, but we do sell them separately. Not all of them. Connor put a few that he cut up, but there's if you do, what's the
I think
exclamation mark?
I hit
New?
the new. Yeah. I hit that up above just before. It's probably
It'll,
under the new MDF bits. There's 2 links in that section.
Yes. There's links to them.
Oh, gross. Those are combined. Then one day, what if we had like a production? Incredible.
Oh, like a producer, like someone with a film degree.
Right, but wasn't also on camera doing this.
Oh, right. I gotcha.
One should now split it up. 1, 2, perfect. Okay. Also, hey Ben.
Yeah.
Screw you, Ben. Tired of your crap. Place a fright token in the center of table section B, C, and D. When I flip through here, B, C, and D is everything but the stern. Perfect. Love it. Top-down view. We'll put one in B. Crates. Something spooky happening in there. I'll go ahead and remove this bridge area. Put one in the bridge, top of the stairs. And last in the center of D. Be down here by these crates.
Toasty Connie. Yeah, the DeGraws must be
Toasty
shipping
Connie.
something in those containers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Hey,
cell phones.
Listen, I don't want to blow my own foghorn here, but was that monologue pretty good? Did you guys listen?
That was pretty good. Yeah,
I felt like
that
it
was
was
great.
pretty good. I felt like it was pretty good. Well, Live chat, you missed it. Beginning of the stream, I did the Jaws monologue. I am not an actor, nor did I ever claim to be, and I can't do accents, but I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Thanks. That was the foghorn. Muted. Randomly place 2 points of interest. I have 1. 2. 4 inches. Oh, guys, you know what's going to be great is when I have the don't look back tokens. These are going to look so good on camera.
And the other thing, if you haven't seen the Australis kit, with the bridge, you get like there's a ton of play inside of that because of how many floors it is. So you get this huge long deck, and then the bridge. I think that's what it's called. That's what I called it in the rules. I don't really know ship bits that much. But it's like, what is it? 2 floors, 3 floors? I don't remember.
Well, there's the deck floor, the floor above, and then the floor up here that has like the actual steering and all that.
Yeah, it's
and then
amazing.
Technically, you could be on the roof of that. So, all right, here we go. Where am I putting these? 4 inches from the centers of table sections 1, section 2, and the stern section.
You could even, it might be fun to maybe move a couple of those crates like a little bit closer. And you could pop some of those tokens, like maybe Pat fell overboard in the storm or whatever and is out on a cargo container.
The section 1 is the stern, right? No, section 1 is the straight section. Okay, so everything but the bow. Copy that. Okay, so we'll put 2, 1 there, 1 on the other side. Up in the bow. Let's put 1 in the crew quarters. Maybe 1 in each crew quarters, or 1 there, maybe cool. 1 in like the mess hall area. There's a lot of doors and stuff that I don't have the energy to actually. If you put the doors in halfway like this, why they're apart, can actually use them as.
So many doors. I really want to glue one of these kits together and see if it floats. Just like
Put it in your bathtub.
Push it out into the middle of a pool or something. you know,
it would float until the MDF like absorbed all the water.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
so
it would just be sitting on the bottom of your pool. There wouldn't be any water in it.
One in this crew quarters, one over here, and essentially the mess. And then 2 done here. We'll put 1 over behind this lifeboat, maybe some emergency supplies, and 1 in these crates. I think that. And you may notice, but Connor, it said to place them every 4 inches. Screw that. Thematically, I like them where they are. And this is a cooperative don't look back game. Do what you want. Have fun your way. Ba 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 ba. Loving it. When a character successfully investigates a point of interest, roll on the table below. Add 1, each one investigated like normal. When rolling the last, Poe is not found. Use a roll 10. Once Pat is found, remove the rest of the points of interest tokens from the table. I don't have any pieces of Pat painted up. To get some pieces of Pat painted up. Hey Ben, can you link me pieces of Pat?
Oh, pieces of Pat, yeah.
That'd be great. I really
should
need
do
some pieces of
pieces of 8. That's like a pirate thing.
You know, in honor of Where is Pat this time, we should give away some pieces of Pat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That.
Maybe right now.
Yeah. Who wants to win a set of pieces of Pat?
All right, we're gonna get set up. If you're not on Twitch, get to Twitch, make an account. It's super easy. It's not gonna hurt you, I promise. Our giveaways only work on Twitch. Sorry. We'll do a giveaway here for a Pieces of Pat kit that Ben just linked in chat.
Twitch.tv/BSS Terrain is the Twitch link. So if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube right now, and you're like, "Oh, I want to win me those things," get over here to Twitch. Get in here to Twitch. Come on, bring your old butt in here. Right, hang out with us.
We got the this table here. Nothing interesting, but some old ropes and clams. Rolling the item table for 4 to 7. On 8, finding Pat with a twisted ankle. Blah 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 blah. Special rolls. Find your way. We cannot start investigating tokens until turn 2. There. Players may place a supporting character in the center of table section A on turn 7. No lights. And once Pat is found, we must 3 characters, not including Pat, because Pat is not a character, must make their way to the top of the bridge in the stern section before the end of turn 14. We have a themed killer.
Which I think we just swap out its visage for the
correct.
From the deep
from the deep visage. I think normally its visage is mutilated, but we can feel good about our decision, I'm sure. Okay, here we go. I think that pretty much sets us up ready to go. The Ben never sends me the like actual painted miniatures because they're too valuable, and I'm probably gonna break this one tonight. But
please don't. Actually, I was literally gonna tell you don't break it.
I know, but these things. One, I've still in chat. Freaking. Ugh.
Yeah, that Erasmus Drake is the deal. Like, I love the texture of the sweater, and he crushed it. I mean, that model just looks great.
The most frustrating part is Erasmus Drake has like a sailor cap on, right? The bill was like over his eyes. Like on some poor cast models, the bill would just go like to the nose. There wouldn't be eyes, but on this one there is like an overhang. There is eyeballs. Malev got in there and painted eyeballs under the cap.
Yeah, like, he painted that guy's eyeballs. That's crazy.
Painted eyebrows above them, man. This guy, Malev, you beautiful son of a gun. Never stop being you. Let's do a quick giveaway.
Yeah, do it. Let's do it. Who wants to win something? Something for free.
I need to clean up this drink a little bit, but we'll do the giveaway first, and then while that's going, I'll do that.
Why are you spilling your drink, you drunk captain?
At least we're in the stream room. Giveaway. Let's see. It's exclamation mark. Malev the best. Doing right now. Prize some piece of hat. You must be in chat. You must respond after you've won, and you must type this message. And then we'll draw for a winner after I clean up my Kraken. The Kraken has already attacked, and the game hasn't even started. Classic. Yes, Fred. If you win, I will take a plane flight over if I have to. I will hand it to you in person. Promise. Over here. When I was cleaning up all the bubbles.
Malev the best. Do. Oh, Mr. Von Doom. See you later. If I could, I would put my Into the Rabbit Hole meme in there for you.
I think the really incredible part about the chain of events that just occurred is we used like Liquitex on this table. This is technically a waterproof substance. So like it's just coming right off. This is maybe the best, that's like the best spot I could have spilt it, I think.
Nice. You're just ruining Doug's table with alcohol.
No, he's enhancing it with flavor. Now he can play C-based games and lick it.
Yeah. Lickable gaming tiles. Ooh, there's a business idea.
It has
Willy
a
Wonka made it.
Kraken flavor now.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
All right. Everyone get your Malev the bests in chat here.
Yeah, if you want to win this little mini surprise giveaway, we'll give away some other stuff too as we go.
Oh,
So,
wait, like what? Like maybe an In the Deep box set? We're at 40
Terror of
viewers.
the High Seas. We'll
40
give
viewers.
away one of them.
Hear me out. We get up to 50 viewers, we'll give away something really special, like the signed script of that monologue I did. Who doesn't want
If
that?
we get up to 50 viewers, we'll give away a ship.
Bullshit.
Whoa.
Whole ship. You want to go on your Facebook, your Twitter, you want to text message, Discord, call up your mother, get her to
be
log
like,
in.
Mom, be like, Mom, I need the ship. Don't let me down, all right?
Wow.
I know I'm a failure to you, Mom, but I
We'll
need
give away
you
a whole
to...
ship. This whole ship, this kit could be yours. MSRP $159.99. It's in your pocket right now, but not really.
Macaroni, you gotta be shipping me.
Gotta be shipping me.
Yeah.
Except that guy doesn't get one. Macaroni doesn't for that pun.
Turns out it's
Turns out
actually
he
not...
gets 2 ships for that pun.
It's not a model ship. It's a real ship. We're gonna sign over the ownership of the Everlast, the ship that blocked the Suez Canal, and you get to pay the bill.
Yeah, we actually hired that. It was a bad financial decision.
Yeah.
We bought that one.
It was bringing the tokens. That's why they're not here.
Yeah.
Ben and I drank way too much one night, and we were like, wouldn't it be funny if we bought a ship? And we just went to buyaship.com, and there was one that was super cheap. And we thought, might as well. Turns out it was the Everlast, and it was currently stuck.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
For $1.50.
Picking a winner, Eisenkern!
Whoa. Man, what?
Yeah.
There it is.
Good stuff,
Norvis
dude.
Templar, you're too late. I'm sorry. We already picked the winner. Eisenkern, I don't think you've won yet. Congratulations, my man.
Yeah, congrats, dude.
Woo.
Eisenkern.
That was for what?
You know
Was
the
that for
deal.
pieces of pat?
That is for pieces of pat, not a ship. That is not for the ship. We need at least 7 more viewers before we even consider actually doing that. 8 more viewers now with that
Eisenkern,
one.
if you can email me at giveaways@blacksitestudio.com if you need to
Ooh,
PM
nice.
me on Discord or something like that, email me with a screenshot of your little Twitch account thing to prove. I don't want like a million emails from people being like, "Hello, sir, I am Eisenkern. I would like free thing." I'll be on to you.
If you message us and you're not Eisenkern, you're banned. Everything, every media, every page, every chat, banned.
So in order to streamline the giveaways thing, because I know there's been a few times we've dropped the ball and things don't go out for ages, I've set up an email, so we're going to try and get them out the door a little quicker for you guys. So
TJ,
yeah,
thanks for that, man. Yeah, Ben's got a nice collection of our minis going on.
I need a bigger cabinet.
Well, when we move locations in less than a year.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Yeah, why do you
maybe.
think we bought that ship? We're going to sail it across the 7 seas.
Black Site
and
Studios is
circumvent-
international waters.
circumvent all of the shipping and VAT charges that we have to deal with.
Talk about it. We're just gonna ship from port to port. You buy it, we deliver it in your hands at the port. We pay no taxes to any country.
But you have to wait 6 to 8 months, and then yeah. So, all right, let's play some stuff. Let's play some games. Let's do it.
Let's get here. Turn 1.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna need to do, let's for this one, since we're just gonna play the basic scenario and run through that. Let's not have the ship break apart on this one. Let's stay clear of some of the other the additional rules for this one.
That's great. But
And
we'll have to
let
play this
people get
again
into it.
soon so that we can break the ship apart and show off this new product. If you've not seen this
Or we can break
product,
it apart if you want. Let's break it apart. That's up to you. Whatever you
these
want
broken ship sections, you put them in the boat. Boom, it's broken apart. It's glorious. You should buy them right now. Do it.
You're
can break the ship
losing
apart.
money not buying them. So,
So first thing we
Yes.
need to do is roll conditions at sea. Let's see what the water is doing.
Antonio Martinez, thanks for that. Like, what do I roll? A D6?
D10.
D10?
Excuse me. Yep.
Those bubbles are for you, Antonio. Thanks for being here, bud. 10. Here we go. It's a 6.
6 to 7. There's some chop. All
Some-
D20 rolls to trip are at an additional -2. With the rock of the ship and the slick deck can be hard to keep your footing.
whoa.
Whoa.
So I'll
We're
be
in the
rolling for
ocean now,
awareness.
boys.
But so Seth, Holden, who has an awareness of 8, has to roll 6 or under to not trip.
Yep.
And my man has some clunky shoes on right now.
It's got some clonkers.
All right, what's next?
All right. Well, if we're going to do the breaking apart of the ship, we don't have to worry about that right now. We're only going to worry about that on turns 3 to 4 is when we'll start worrying about that. And I will try to remember to remind you. But we're ready to jump in. So we're going to start with building tension. So on a 10, the freight tokens shall activate.
All right, here we go. Build intention. It is a 2.
Excellent. So I'll put a token in the middle of the table.
Oh, I'm gonna get my rule books out.
And we can't start searching until turn 2.
Okay.
Or investigating the pat bits.
Can I just say I love this little baby book. Comparing it to the main rule book, it's so cute. This like tiny little booklet.
It fits
Anyway.
in, it like cuddles, it spoons the other book so nicely. If you need some spooning in your life, you should buy Terror on the High Seas. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That
Do
would
it.
be terror on the high seas.
The stupid fish thing is just staring at me right now. It's so creepy. All right, so we're gonna play. We're at the bow. Let's do it. Who's playing who? Chat, you're playing Seth because screw you guys for making me put him in the game. Matt, would you like to be Erasmus?
Yeah,
I
you
would
play
love
Erasmus.
to be Erasmus.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll
Ben.
play Ranger Sandy.
Ranger, and I'll be Holden, my guy. I'm okay with that. Erasmus, what would you like to do?
The first thing I'm going to do is look at my card.
Do you want me to go first?
Nope,
It's a
I got it
solid
now.
play.
I'm gonna go. I couldn't remember what his move was. I'm gonna move 4 inches towards the first token, and then I'm going to search the area. My ability right now, my skill, I have Master and Commander, and my item is a harpoon that I can throw at things and then pull the harpoon back to myself.
It's such a fun item, man.
And I
We're
have an
playing
awareness
Seth.
of 9.
We're playing Seth. When his turn comes around, he's going straight to the bow and reenacting Titanic. All right, so I'm going to move Seth to the bow and then make him do a search action. Like, oh, wait, you search.
Yes,
Here
make
we
a
go.
search.
Awareness 9 on a d20. See how this goes.
Yes.
It is an 8.
Excellent. Flip me
Now,
in an
do you
item.
want to use just the boat weapons or boat things, or
Yeah, for this, let's do that for our first few searches. That way people get a chance to see some of the new items. So just flip me one of the new ones.
Okay, well, you have to see if it's
Please.
You're outside, so it's we have
And
to see
always,
if
the ship always counts as indoors.
Okay, so what do I do here?
Just flip me one of the cards. Because
Just
it's
pick
50,
one.
it'll be 50-50. Yeah, just flip
Okay,
me.
well, I know which one is a weapon, so I'm just gonna like do it down here.
Okay.
And the one that is on top, it is the binoculars.
Excellent. Adds 2 to my awareness distance. Ba-bum.
He's like, oh, look at where I left these.
Doc, perfect. Okay. Seth is going to go to the bow, as Eisenkern has suggested.
We'll never let you go, Seth. And we flip him over.
He's gonna think about the love that he'll never have and attempt
We
to
should
find something
recreate Titanic at the front of the ship with Ranger Sandy and Seth, but Seth is...
His heart will go on. I'm
Seth
going to use
is
the
the
restroom
guy.
real quick while you guys are going.
Sure.
Okay.
Seth does, while pondering his fate at the bow of the ship, does find something there.
Ooh.
Seth finds a flare gun. Seth with the flare gun.
That's such a Seth item. Oh, wow. That's hilarious.
So it's -2 on range combat. On a hit, center a light token on the target. On a miss, scatter the light token D5 from that target. All right, chat. You guys got the flare gun. And it is a supply, not a weapon. It's an interesting twist. We're hoping to, in these new expansions, start exploring these concepts now. So we can introduce like 4 little weapon cards that can help tweak the rules and have a little bit of fun. Ranger Sandy, what would you like to do?
Well, the law is here. Okay, everyone. I just want to let you know that the police have arrived. I'm going to just like fire straight ahead. Let's just double move. Well, maybe I want to move and then search. Everyone's searching. Like, stand back.
We're looking for supplies post this, like the storm. The ship's rocking. Cargo got flung over the side. The crew is Pat's missing. Some of the crew's missing.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to go forward. We'll
searching.
search. Yeah.
Ranger Sandy, awareness 11. It is a 7. Congratulations. You either find a weapon or a life jacket at this point. And it is a harpoon. You have found Ranger Sandy picks up the harpoon.
Harpoon squad up in here.
Yeah, heck yeah, we're making our shield
right.
wall up here.
I was waiting for Seth to just find the life jacket. Be like,
I was so hopeful. I wanted him to be on the life jacket so badly.
Yeah.
When this character hits an enemy with this attack, you move the target 3 inches directly towards the character. And then as a quick action, start of your turn, essentially. When you're at 0 ammo, which you'll be is 1, this character might pull back the harpoon and gain 1 ammo. So you can theoretically throw, pull back continuously.
Mm-hmm.
You now have the harpoon.
Hunt your white whale.
A bit of a different item too. Like, you could absolutely use that in a regular game of Don't Look Back too.
Oh,
Find Grandpa's old harpoon in the basement. You know.
Holden is just going straight in. No searching for him. He's already had his trusty shotgun that for some reason everyone lets him carry around with himself. So
yeah,
well, it's sawed off, so he hides it in his duffel bag. Nobody knows he has it.
Is it a sawed off? I don't think.
It doesn't have. I don't think it has a stock.
Short. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
No, it's got a stock, but it's just like a really short, like one of those really short ones.
Well, no, it doesn't have a stock. It's just it's like a compact shotgun, but it comes in handy. Can't fault the guy.
It's a duffel bag shotty.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. That is fright phase, killer phase, character phase. We are now on turn 2. If you like this device that I have that automatically turns, you can get it at blacksitestudio.com. It is a turn counter. It has a simple geared mechanism. I have lubricated it with graphite, like a smart boy. Here we go. Turn 1 fright phase.
All right.
Roll D10.
Building tension. Let's see what happens. We need a 6+ for things to happen.
That die went right out of the thing. There we go.
Sunk.
It is a 7.
Went into the sea. All right, now they're all gonna move.
All right, so we're gonna start with farthest first. So the farthest one will be this one back here.
While you move that, I am also going to take a restroom break.
When do I get a restroom break? Here we go.
You don't. You're running the show.
The 1. So
it disappears. Yeah, there's just some chains or something clanking around.
Next is this one up here by the stairs. It is a 10.
Oh, it's here!
The creature comes forth.
Looks through the binoculars down the length of the ship and sees its hulking mass.
He looks up through here and just sees him walk by the door. The stark, white, fleshy mess of red. This thing is painted so cool. I love this.
Yes.
These are maybe my favorite pair of paints that we've had.
I agree.
Maybe because Erasmus is human and looks so, and then there's a monster, so there's such a dichotomy. Anyways,
yeah,
perfect.
And the way they're painted too. Erasmus is in much darker colors, while that thing is all pale and has the fin, and it just contrasts so well.
You can just imagine instead of the water getting darker as it surfaces, it's not a shadow. It becomes lighter and lighter, and then this white thing comes out of the water.
Oh,
right.
There's also that kit comes with the Fishman comes with, I just forgot what it's called, that you can put on its head.
Oh, the horn and the angler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Optional.
Yeah,
I forget who it was. Maybe it was Moy, or someone was like, give it a narwhal horn. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. So you can put a narwhal horn on it. You can put a anglerfish thing on there.
Oh, look at that shot.
Ours doesn't have either on it right now. It'd be cool, but it does come with.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he comes out and he moves. Yes. No.
Yep. Now during his activation. Oh, we have to finish fright tokens.
Okay. He doesn't move when he's placed. Copy that.
I don't think so. I don't remember what he has for this because I'm flipping through PDFs. If you want to look at the scenario, I don't remember which movement he has in that.
See.
Lunge, maybe?
I understand. He has stalking, menacing, dead eyes.
Yeah. So he's not going to move when he's placed. He doesn't have that MO.
Now,
So-
as I'm rolling for the others, at the start of the killer phase, is he going to disappear and reappear according to his MO, or is that at the start of the fright phase? Since no one can
He's
see
going. It will be at the start of the next fright phase
it. Copy that.
because
Rolling
placing
for
the killers happens first in the phase.
Next fright tokens, it's right there, right at the bridge. It is a 3.
Ooh.
3 disappears, correct?
Yep. 3. 1 to 3 disappears.
Next
Connor,
one
you
is
roll
on top
that
of these
so
cards.
often when we're playing. I feel like you always get really good fright token rolls and really
Except
bad.
last
unless
game.
it's the mall.
Yeah,
Well-
last game it was bad. Also another 3, so that one disappeared. And that was the last one, so I will place another one in the center of the table.
It'll be in B and C.
A, B, C. So right here.
Just in B and C.
Wait, do I put one in B and one in C, or at the gap?
1 in B and 1 in C.
Oh, okay. One in B. Except in the mall. Okay. Now killer phase. On turn 2, killer phase.
Luckily, nobody has any terror.
What is the stalking?
It's going to be D10 towards the person, I believe, with the most fright. But he's just going to have to come down the stairs for right now. Anyways, because we're all up in the front.
Oh wait, farthest from board section A, so it'll be Holden right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so D10 towards Holden. Right, he'll come down the stairs. It is one.
But he might end up.
Vanish.
He might. Oh, he's going to vanish then, unless we get into sight of the beast.
He just slowly moved towards those stairs. He approached them. Made some noise along the way, causing some fright. Hey guys, we're at 36 viewers. Doesn't sound like anyone wants a free $160 ship right now. You guys ever thought about that? You ever thought about like, oh, I have money, I don't want to spend it, or maybe you don't have money and you still don't want to spend it, or you can't, and you're, I want a free thing. You know, you do have a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, social media, a voice. You have a voice. Your voice is important to spread our advertisement to your fellow friends and peers. So maybe think about that.
So you could win a free model of a ship.
So you have a 1 in 50 chance of 2% chance of winning a ship that you may already own, but maybe not. Maybe you have 2. It'd be cool to have 2 of them side by side.
Oh,
Connor,
or
while
is it
you're,
one really long one?
Oh yeah, imagine if the ship is like 8 feet long. Connor, that shot's out of focus.
It's a monster, Ben. It doesn't care about focus. Looked pretty cool while it was in focus. Okay, character phase. Here we go. Ben, Ranger Sandy. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what
You're
am
up
I
here with
gonna
the
do?
Rasmus.
So we can. It's turn 2, so I can search that token.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna head
If you
straight
can
for
get
that
to
token.
it, correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
And I don't know
Let's
if
get
people can see it as well, but that section of the ship is like raised. There's actually like ladders to go down to the.
So
Yeah. Oh, that's a cool shot.
3 inches takes you. 2 inches takes you there. So, ooh. Let's see here. 3 to 2. Oh, is that? That's 1. Okay. And are you within 2?
Chima shipping.
I'm a shipping.
It does
Hey, we
look
don't
like
want-
an M, doesn't it?
We don't want to get banned, okay?
I don't want to
No.
get sued by China.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, I don't want to get sued really by anyone, but especially.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to sue me at all, especially
Okay.
China.
Ranger
There's a
Sandy
lot of
has
there's
an
a lot of
awareness
China to see you.
of 11. Let me check the rules here. Isn't there like a rule for doesn't this? Second.
What do you mean?
Just investigate it.
Yeah. Okay. Is it not on a 19 or 20?
Nope. So we just made it an investigate.
Oh, okay, perfect. And investigate. So your awareness is an 11. Here we go. Let's see if we can find Pat. Maybe she just slipped the first container. 17.
And now, that's a fail.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
You're
You're still
absolutely
rooting.
a fail.
You're still rooting through whatever's there.
Now
Yeah, I'm like, look
we
at this
roll
pile of clams.
Now we roll on the. Oh, I was thinking of the key. That's
Yes.
what I was thinking of. Okay.
Yeah.
4. Roll on the item table. Okay.
Nice.
I'm just
Right
gonna
next
roll
to
a
that
D10
cargo
for this one.
container.
3. Got a 3. You got a. Is this an item or a supplies table? Actually.
Supplies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a 3 is a phone. You found a
Found
phone.
a phone. It's Denise's dead body.
You found
Yep.
you found
She's
an
out here on her
old-
dad's ship.
Yeah.
An old satellite phone. Maybe Denise just continually loses phones, and her dad has to
Yeah.
ship them in bulk from China.
That's from China. These are
From
all the new
China.
phones for her.
From the Nokia, the new Nokia phones.
You better believe I'm going to call in a supporting character next turn. Just
Alright.
cause.
All right,
Sally
Erasmus,
song.
what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and move so that I can see the beast.
Okay. I'm not sure. I don't think that's possible.
Okay,
There's
then I'm gonna
this is
just
solid wall right there.
then I'm gonna head down those stairs. The other ladder that Ranger
is that?
Sandy didn't go down. Yeah, or I'll at least make my way over there.
4 gets you to the ladder, inch down, within range to search next turn.
Excellent.
Holden is also going to follow suit. Chat. It's emote only chat now. Perfect. Thanks. Perfect timing.
Yep.
I need to know what Seth does. If everyone can communicate to me what Seth is going to do in this turn using only emotes, that'd be great. It's very efficient. It's a new meta. Chat emote Seth. Almost Seth. Anyways, I'm gonna move Holden, but you guys start spamming. So far, Maury has spammed the dog head of Wally, so that makes a lot of sense. Here we go.
Okay.
Holden's gonna move right behind Erasmus with first move. Cannot investigate yet, so he's gonna move up another. Okay, emote only. Boy is over here with just the dog heads. That seems to be. Oh, here we go. Doc of Flocka. We have flipping the table.
Okay.
What? All right.
He's gonna.
Okay. He's
He's
flipping
gonna
the table.
flip.
Dark Harbor wants the Kraken to eat him and him to be sad.
PogChamps.
It sounds like he just jumps off the front of the boat. To be honest.
Yeah.
Cry Havoc with a
That's
subscription.
Subscribe.
Thank you.
Just.
Thank you for the subscription, Cry Havoc. Look at those bubbles. Those
great.
are for you, bud. I have to come out here with wet wipes when this is all done. Oh, with the sock stick crying face.
Okay. Sounds like they just want him to sit there and die and then
Right.
cry.
I think he'll move.
Well,
and
send it towards
search
the
again.
Kraken. Yeah, send it towards the creature from the deep, and he'll have some egg clutches inserted into him.
Yeah, we'll just double move.
Hey guys, don't leave me!
He just wants to be officially impregnated. Let's not go down that route. All right,
Let's not
here
go
we
there. It's too early in the evening for that shit.
Turn 3, Fright Phase. Rolling on.
All right, so now on turns 3 and 4, any result of a 10 means that the ship will start to sink. And then on turn 5, if it hasn't yet or it has, then automatically we're going to find a spot where the ship starts to break apart.
Okay. We rolled a 4, so nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
The killer,
Lucky for us,
since no one has sight on him, will disappear and come back according to his MO. Out of the front arc of the character farthest from board section A, which is yet again Holden, the killer will move towards it. So, 6 inches. Ooh, this is fun. This is fun. I think it puts him like right. He like comes over this corner. Yeah, that's fun. Okay.
Is it the same one? Is it a different one? Was there one, Connor, or were there 10?
Was there 1, 10,
Who
100?
knows?
I don't know. I can tell you the men we lost. 6 an hour. 6 every day. Get in here. Oh, slithers over the rail next to the Chima shipping box.
Comes out of the Chima shipping box.
It's a 10. My man goes straight in. He just. That's an
Now here's the thing. Here's one of the small rules changes that got added in this update of the rule book. When the killer moves through a character's base, they take an injury and a terror.
So Erasmus gets shoved to the side. He's slammed against Chima shipping. Sprains his ankle.
Ow!
Yeah. Arg, me ankles. Gosh. Okay, and he gets to him. Now let's see his attacks. From the deep. Attacks 1. The attack targets a character in contact without a clutch token. Golden does not have a clutch token.
Yet.
In the case of a tie, players may choose. Combat 16. Here we go. It is an 18. The monster is not yet motivated enough. Sort of thing.
It's just looming over him. There's just like salt watery slime dripping onto his shoulder.
Holden, with his 5 awareness, doesn't even realize it. He just thinks it's sea spray. This attack 2. This attack targets the closest character. Combat 15. Range 8. He has a ranged attack driven to this.
Ooh.
5. One does land. This one does hit.
Oh.
Damage 2 terror. Here we go. Holden 2 terror. Copy that. -4 awareness until the end of the next character.
Whoa.
He's very unaware. The slime fell on his head and dripped into his eyes.
He has 1 awareness now?
He's got
in
4.
trouble.
He's got 4. Move the target 3 inches towards the closest water feature. Move it an additional 1 inch for each clutch token. No clutch. So since he's already at the edge, does he
He's going overboard. He's taking a swim. Our boy's taking a swim.
Ooh, get in
it
that
goes
water,
in
boy.
1, 2, 3. He is in the water. Uh-oh. Big uh-oh. I'm going to have to refer to the falling overboard rules.
Yes.
Oh, that was the wrong one. Falling overboard rules. It doesn't happen
right now he's
until...
just... Yeah, you're not going to have to worry about
it
it until... Yep.
Okay, and Erasmus sees the killer, so we don't need to worry about that. I mean, got a pretty good eye on him. Perfect. Okay. Character phase.
I like that lighting. It looks like the moon in the night water.
Yeah.
Cool.
It does, actually, yeah.
I did that on purpose.
Cool. That's why you're the videographer.
All right. Erasmus, what are you going to do? I'm going to zoom in on you. You're right here, ready for the attack.
There's the red fin beast. I think Erasmus is going to focus and throw his spear into the creature.
Okay, 1 second as I force the focus camera. I don't know. Focus throw. Okay.
Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a move back and do it because I'm going to be pulling him with the harpoon, and I
Yes,
don't
you
want to
don't-
pull him right into me. So I'm going to back up and throw me harpoon.
All right, so that is 4. Then
And then I have an awareness of 9, but my binoculars are giving me +2, so I can actually throw that bad boy 11 inches right now.
so far, I mean, it makes sense. He is the captain.
Ah! It's like a heaving arc. He like throws it up into the air and it's going to drop down onto it.
Actually, 20. I have an extra.
So I'll try and pull him away so that Holden can swim back to the ship and get back on.
All right, here we go. Erasmus, combat 12, rolling a d20. Is a 19.
I'll use my luck point.
Use your single luck point. Here we go.
Yep.
It is a 4. It hits. All right, so it hits. It does 2 injury to the beast. I need my beast counter.
And he's got 10 wounds.
Okay, I got my beast. Two injuries, and also 3 inches directly towards this character.
Yep.
Does it change his facing?
No.
Yes, because you hit him in the back. He moved
So
from
drag him
there.
back.
You're now at 0 ammo, so you must reload your harpoon.
Yes, I'll have to spend a quick action and wheel it back in.
Meanwhile, Holden did my overboard rules.
He's going to be able to swim to the edge this turn.
Yeah. I must decide whether to get on the ship or stay in the water. I can also jump off the ship, but
You already did
deal with
that.
that right now. Yep, already got forced off of there. So my movement is considered difficult terrain. Is that right?
Your movement, if you swim, you just take a move action 4 inches.
Okay, so I'll
So you
swim
can
to
swim
the
back
edge.
towards the ship.
Yep.
And
Swim
then next
to the
turn, you'll be
edge.
able to try and
A
hop back
long
on.
action, awareness, or combat. Well, I'm going to use a combat because my awareness is 4 right now. Combat of
Yeah.
12.
Use your awareness, bro. Come on.
It is a 16, unfortunately. I'm going to use a luck point. One left, here we go. It is a 15. Double, unfortunately, so I'm still in the water.
Oh man.
Thrashing around.
And the boat knocks into me. I take 1 injury and 1 terror point. Cool. Cool. All right.
The barnacles slice at you, and the terror of being in the sea at night.
All right. I am going to get up in there and search that token again.
We're like, Ranger Sandy, come help. And you're like, I gotta find Pat.
Wait, you already
Hopefully-
searched. You already searched it though.
Oh yeah, I already searched that one.
It's
Yeah, it goes away.
gone.
Well, I'm going to move around the outside of the ship. So I'm going to keep going straight.
You don't know what all that hubbub is about, but you're not about it. Huh?
I'm like, I'm pretty sure my police ranger senses are tingling. And I want to try and get a better position on this enemy.
Okay, that
Yeah,
was a
I've had
double
a
move.
bunch of weird freezes too, actually.
Yeah, me too. It's just like jumps a little bit.
Like weird skipping. Wonder if your computer's overheating, Connor, or
I
something.
have lost 0 frames. This whole time.
It must just be Twitch then.
Either Twitch or the multi-stream, but I haven't dropped any frames
Yeah.
yet.
So sorry about that, guys.
All right, so double move there, right?
Yep.
Seth is wanting to be eaten alive by the monster. So he's just gonna run.
He could shoot it with a flare gun.
Yeah, I think
Shoot
he's
that motherfucker with a flare gun, yeah.
gonna move over here. Switch over to this.
Actually, this has magnesium phosphate in it.
Okay. So Seth moves up and he's going to shoot. His combat is an 8. Do I use a combat roll for this?
Yes, and you're going to be at -2
-2
because the
so
flare
it's
gun is not accurate.
and it's 6 or under because Seth sucks. It's a 9.
Good luck point it.
Not gonna. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Chat. Should I luck point it? First answer.
Yeah, come
First
on.
person to say yes or no. Tells me
We
if I should
want you
use
to
one
hit
of
with
Seth's
the,
luck
we want you to
points.
hit with the flare gun.
It's a
It's
6 or
actually, I
under.
mean, it's good too. I mean, it does D5 damage. If it
6 or
hits.
under.
It's no joke.
Yes or no. I just need one person. One of you 31 people who aren't gonna get a free ship tonight because you're not spreading the good word. Yar.
Okay, yes.
Leetrick.
Yar.
Yep,
It's a
okay.
yar.
Yeah. Yar, you made it. Well, it has to be, right? So 6 or under.
The pirates have it.
That was the wrong die. That was a D10. Need this one. It is an 11. Nope.
Oh,
Goes off.
so you're
that
going
was
to
his.
scatter off a light token.
That was his only ammo too. D5. Here we go. 10. 5 inches. And I'm gonna roll this for scatter die. That direction. So it goes 5 inches, light token.
At least it didn't come straight back at him. He didn't just shoot himself in the foot with the flare gun. Ow!
Oh, I melted my feet off.
There we go. Okay, light token right there. Does that light just stay burning for a while?
Yeah, it's just like a normal light token. It'll just hang out.
Perfect.
It'll flip. It'll just be there.
Okay.
It bounces around the corner and almost sets Ranger Sandy on fire.
Yeah, almost hits her. Way to go, Seth, you loser. Right there. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So that was the only ammo, so Seth is out of them now.
Oh, man.
Everyone's gone. We are now on turn 4. Right phase. Going for those tokens.
Hashtag the flare gun is one of my favorite items now.
There's a 2.
That was-
Does not go off. So I put one in B and C.
Oh. Just in the center for this,
Oh, okay.
because there are already some, right? It wasn't there, gone.
Correct. Okay, so there's now 3. It is now the killer phase. He is still targeting. Oh, he's targeting Sandu now. Sandu's
Yeah,
the
he's going to
farthest.
go run around the corner.
Yep, and he moves 1 inch. Incredible. Incredible.
But he's still in sight.
His feet were a little sticky. And that is the killer phase done. Right? Or wait, no.
His second attack is a ranged one. Yep.
Closest character. Seth. It'll be Seth.
Seth's probably going to the drink here.
Combat 15. Here we go. Oh, it is a 15 on the dot. 2 terror. Seth, you take 2 terror points. -4 awareness next turn. 3 inches towards the water. So he'll move 1 inch to the edge. 1 inch off, 1 inch in. Now Seth and Holden are both swimming.
Everyone's going to end up in the water at some point. Except Ranger Sandy, because she's she's so good. Well, the killer wants them in the water, because that's like
especially if they end up with clutch tokens. But with his poor rolls, hasn't been able to get there and implant anybody. Just mind controlling them into the sea.
Poor guy, can't.
You Steven? Thank you for the and some bubbles. Welcome to the high seas, mate. It's the dumbest thing we've ever got. Okay. All right. Character phase, turn 4. Ben, I'm gonna let you go as Ranger Sandy.
Can I make it to the token that's in front of the killer?
Well, I can't pre-measure, but yes, I'm pretty sure
you can pre-measure. You can pre-measure.
I'm a woman on a mission right now. Okay, I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna search that. I don't care if there's a grotesque monster there. I'm brave. I'm a badass. Let's do it.
Okay, yep, you're definitely there with your 4 inches. Awareness test. Your awareness is 11. Here we go. It's a 19. That was a 19. Rolled a 19.
The rolling.
I'm gonna use my luck.
Okay,
yeah, this is probably your chance, Ben.
Yeah.
It was an additional 19.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No way.
Oh man, it did. It hit and it spun like this. It was like
well,
the 19
there
was
you
visible
have it.
the whole time.
I hate your dice rolling sometime.
All right, well, that was your turn.
Now I'm gonna get thrown in the ocean.
Probably. Holden is going to attempt to get up again.
Yes, and he can use his combat.
Yep, here we go. It is a 14. Holden's combat was a 12. I would like to retroactively say that I concentrated, because it has to be a long action, right? I would have had to concentrate and then do it.
Yeah, that's fine. You could do that.
Co-op game. Screw you guys. I'm having fun.
That's totally reasonable.
Seth is going to move and then attempt to get back on the ship. He will use, his awareness is -4.
4 right now. Yeah, because he's all foggy and uncontrolled.
Still better than the combat. His combat is 8. His awareness is a 19. He doesn't.
Good grief.
Takes a fear and an injury. Terror point and injury. Erasmus, what would you like to do, bud?
Spend a quick action to pull my harpoon back and then skewer the beast again.
Skewer him again. Got a combat of 12. Here we go. It is a
19.
3.
Oh, excellent.
3. So it hits the creature, does 2 points of damage. Now at 4 out of 10, and moves him 3 inches back. Right back to the
It's almost like he's done this before.
Been hunting this creature for millennia. Some say Erasmus doesn't do anything but hunt.
And probably drink.
And drink the Kraken. He hunts the Kraken, he drinks the Kraken.
We need to make like a limited edition Don't Look Back beer with Erasmus's face on it.
That would be amazing.
No, we need to do the chibi killer face. Like this sort of chibi face on the beer.
It should just be called, you know how people call the ocean the drink? That's what the beer should be called. It should be called the drink.
I'm into that, yeah. Alright, so that's all the killers. We are on to and 5 fright phase. Yeah, I think it might be time for a dice change. So the ship starts breaking apart now, right?
Turn 5, yep.
When does it happen?
It's gonna happen, let me look specifically. Gotta wait for me PDF to load. Alright, here we go. I'm so excited for this. Alright, so on turn 5, automatically roll on the table below. So go ahead and roll a d10 and we'll see what happens to this ship.
It is a 2.
1 to 5, the ship lurches with the sound of rending steel. Immediately move all characters and killers d5 inches in a random direction. If the model would move off the ship, they are considered to have fallen overboard. If a killer moves off the ship, they are considered to have been driven off but are placed normally in the following killer phase. This is our chance.
It's a 1.
We've drifted into a sandbar.
It hits, it lurches. Everyone moves 1 inch, which will not displace the killer. Let's find out the direction now.
Dang it.
That direction. Let me pick. Gonna be like that way. So almost directly west. Let's say directly west for this. Everyone moves 1 inch. So Seth would move on to the ship, but he just hits the side, right?
Yeah, he would just bang into it.
Uh-oh. Erasmus fell down.
Oof. Not Erasmus Drake. He's got his sea legs. Wait, hold on. In fact, he does. Let me read his card real quick, because I feel like he does.
Wait, does he have...
He always passes his awareness test to return to the ship after he has fallen overboard.
Ooh.
Not helpful here.
He knows what to grab.
He's like, this is my ship. I'm not gonna get thrown on this.
Cool. Now, fright tokens, right?
Yep.
The 7. Seth isn't dead yet, but Seth did get wet. So...
True. It's going to move. The token's going to move, but they only move 3 inches instead of 6 on these maps.
Oh, the thing was, will Seth die? Not will Seth. Move 3 inches instead of 6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, they go off. I haven't rolled for each.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were rolling for.
First token is the one by the stairs, right there. 8. So that is an 8 to move.
Yep, that's gonna move 3 inches towards the closest character.
9. Killer is enraged. Well, actually,
yes.
You know what? It has damage.
Oh yeah, it could go into lurk mode.
Rolled a 6. It does not. The killer is now enraged.
It's tired of Erasmus pulling it away from its prey.
It's no longer playing games. And last one is the one in the crates. Is an 8 as well.
Moving 3 inches towards the closest character.
Interesting. Killer phase. He is targeting Holden this time. He's targeting Holden. 8 inches plus.
Oh, that's.
Holden is 2
He's got some
points.
terror. Yeah.
He gets there. Oh Oh.
And if his attack roll is a 10 or less, he does the normal damage and puts a clutch token on him.
All right, here we go. Attack 1.
Wow.
Combat 6.
He's close. He's close. He's like right up on him, isn't he?
Oh no. He's so close, Ben. He rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
Did he
does it-
really?
Yeah, it's crit, man. So is it double or just plus
Double
4?
damage. It's double damage.
Oh no, Holden takes 4 damage,
Oh wow.
2 terror points, and gains a clutch token.
A clutch token.
You like, Adam, thank you for the like. You, my friend, get some bubbles.
Hey,
You're a champion.
bubbles.
Looking. Holden. He just bites down, his tail whips in. Holden feels a pressure in his stomach that he didn't know was there before.
Oh yeah.
Second attack. The closest character, that would be Holden again, wouldn't it?
Yep.
This time he moves an additional new like Jose, thank you. Like this time he moves an additional 1 inch because of the token.
Yeah.
Combat 15. It is a 6. So he moves 1 inch because of the token. 1 inch overboard. 1 inch. Last inch.
Man, he just got smoked. This thing was angry. It's got 2 harpoons sticking out of its back.
Oh wow.
Oh,
And if you read
goodness.
under the special actions, when a character with 1 or more clutch tokens falls overboard or moves into contact with the water feature, they immediately take 1 injury and 1 terror for each clutch token, and then all clutch tokens are removed from that character.
Ooh.
So they burst free, and now some more Redfin Young scurry into the depths.
Ian with the like. Thank you, my friend, for the like. And also, we didn't realize, but the Strength of the Sea. This killer's successful attacks deal an extra 1 terror. So he gains another 2 terrors.
Yeah.
So Holden is at 7 terror and 7 wounds already.
Yes.
Oh. Oh no. No. This is
We've
bad.
got to
This is-
find Pat quick.
Yeah, we really.
We really do though. Like
Okay, that's it. So character phase. Move this for the proper view.
Swimming with the fishes. We may never find Pat because there may be nothing of Pat left.
That's true.
Pat's body is floating in the water, and Redfin Young are just feeding on its bloated corpse.
New subscriber, Firebean Marks, you get the bubbles. The bubble.
Hey,
Oh, that was a
Gifted.
gifted.
There we
Yeah,
go.
gifted
thanks.
by Mad Queen
Gifted.
of Hearts.
Mad Queen of Hearts with a gift. A true hero. A true Mad Queen
What a
of
name,
Hearts.
too. That's a
It's a
cool name.
legitimate name. I mean, it's a legitimately good name, I guess I should say.
Mhm.
Thank you for the gifted sub. All right. Ranger Sandy.
Well, I'm gonna search that.
All right.
I want to search that.
You just gotta try and find Pat. Just be like, ah.
Yeah. Yep.
You do. You are within 4 inches of 2 fear tokens, so you'll gain 2 terror points.
Okay.
She's
and
in
then
the
you'll-
light. She's gonna be.
Oh yeah, I'm
activating
in. I'm in the light
Oh,
token.
yes, correct. I see. You're in the light. Good. You're within 2 inches. Good. Awareness 11. Here we go.
And
is-
actually before. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. Nope. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say if I go first and I can I could encourage maybe if I could
You
get
don't
around to
even
be
need
able to
to.
see.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
She rolled an 11. That's all she needs.
Nice.
Yay.
Now we're gonna
Okay,
roll a
now we
token.
just need...
How many other
Right.
tokens have we searched?
Only search
One?
one.
Okay, so you're gonna roll a d10 and add 1 to it, because it's 1 for each other previously searched. So if you're not familiar with this scenario or the one in the core book, the longer it takes you to find Pat, the more likely you are to not find Pat alive, because a 10 is not good on the roll. You
Rolled a
just find
6
bits.
plus 1, so a 7. Get to roll on the item table again.
Okay.
It is now a 4.
Oh, it's another cell phone.
No, it's a first aid kit.
Oh.
Ooh, helpful. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. Erasmus, what would you like to do, huh? You are currently... Oh, wait. Guys. The killer was enraged. Oh, wait, he crit anyways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Erasmus, what would you like to do?
Am I out of sight of the beast
Yes.
because of our
Yeah, you
boat
can't see around the
accident?
corner. Yep.
Okay, I think I'm going to spend my quick action to pull in my harpoon and then make a move around towards the beast, towards the red fin.
A full movement towards that direction.
Yeah. I'll try and give Ben a chance to maybe get out of here.
All right. Seth is going to attempt to get on the boat. He will use an awareness check of 13.
Yeah, he's at his normal thing now. He's no longer
8.
under the control.
Does in fact get on the boat. Do I just put him on top?
Excellent. Yeah, you just put him right where he was at the base of the ship. He just pops right up on. Bloop.
Way to go, Seth. Holden is going to swim slightly like at an angle here. Back towards Erasmus.
You could also just start swimming towards the other end of the ship and come on later and go for those points in the back and try and find Pat.
Would the creature not attack me still?
Oh, he will come after you, yeah.
Right, I'm trying to get back to safety here. So I'll do that and roll a combat roll, looking for a 12 or under. It is a 2.
Hey.
Nice job.
Powers up the side of the ship.
Cool.
All right, well, what we may have to do here is it's probably going to go after Sandy next turn because that light's going to flip.
Ah, yes.
And then what we can do is after it attacks, well, assuming that you'll probably end up heading towards the water. So I'll be able to just attack it, drive it off.
You're on turn.
Yeah, we gotta hustle because we gotta get up to the top of that tower too.
Right token. They automatically go up, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
And we need to remember next turn we can place a free supporting character too.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
well,
the ship
somebody will
may
come
fall
up from
apart.
Yeah.
to roll for
That's
the
on
ship.
8. On 8 and up. So we have a little bit of a breakdown. Automatically goes off in 5. You have a couple turns of reprieve, and then on 8, you'll continue to roll a d10 during the building tension phase. And on a 10, it'll split.
First token is a 5, so it moves 6 inches towards
3 inches
3 inches.
on the little boat. Yep.
Second token is a 10. Second token is
So
a
you're
10.
gonna roll under his
50.
wounds.
He's at 4 wounds currently. I did. I rolled a 2. So is he
go
away?
Yep, he's gonna come up behind the farthest person is probably going to be Seth, actually.
Well, it's the farthest from A, so it's still Sandy, but behind her.
Yeah, it like dives overboard, swims under the ship, and comes up on the other side behind her to throw us off.
Okay. That is a fright phase. There is one token on the board.
Excellent.
We're now in the
So I don't have to worry
killer
about two getting
phase.
done.
Killer phase. He is targeting Sandy. He moves.
It's going to be right behind her when it gets placed. It's not using its MO. It's just going to come right on up.
She is in the light for.
Oh, yes.
So, does he target someone else, or is he just staring?
I think he's just gonna be staring. He can't attack her next turn, but he can come up. Like killers can move into the light. They just can't target somebody who's in the light.
Okay, so that would be the end of, well, I guess the nearest character then. That's the end of the phase. Can't see anyone else. Right?
It's going to be who's further away? Is it Seth or Ranger Sandy from other people? Because it's the most isolated person for this particular role.
Ranger Sandy.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So it's just going to show up there. It doesn't attack this turn.
He ends his turn, and then the light token flips.
She like turns around, gets a sight of it, and then the flare burns low. She's in darkness with the creature.
Well, his face comes in the light, and then it goes out really.
Yeah, that's what would happen.
Over the shoulder. And then the character phase happens. All the guns shooting and everything happens in the darkness. Ranger Sandy, what would you like to do?
Actually,
Pay my pants, probably.
Have Erasmus go first.
Erasmus.
Because Erasmus is going to move to the edge so that he can see Ranger Sandy.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to use his Master and Commander ability. When Erasmus targets a character with the Encourage action, you may choose to move that character up to 2 inches.
Oh.
This move may move the character out of contact with the killer. So he says, away from her, lass!
Oh, Captain, my Captain. Look at this guy, just like...
And then we'll move Ranger Sandy off to the side, but still in the light token. So that way next turn you can use it, but we can blast it. And you can blast it. And you've been encouraged. Take it down!
Encouraged.
Take the shot, woman!
All right, Sandy. Yeah. Now's your time.
Shoot him. Shoot him in the face.
Focus shooting? You focus shooting?
Yeah, you better believe I am.
Combat 15 focused means 18 or under here.
What did you roll?
19.
Oh my god.
Do you have any luck left?
Connor, can you take that dice and can you throw it out the window, please?
Yeah, 100%.
That dice needs to leave that room. Needs to leave the room.
Oh my god. Do you have luck left?
No.
Ranger Sandy?
I used it, remember? And
I don't. I mean, I don't really remember, but classic.
Goodbye, dice.
We set you up for this shot.
Yeah, but now I need another one.
Okay. Can you get another one, or did you throw the only dice we have out the window?
Got one.
Okay, cool.
Good. Now don't mow over that later. The cursed die gets shot out of the lawnmower through your stream room window.
I only rolled 19. Okay. All right. Holden's going. He's gonna move next. Gonna move next to the Erasmus. Captain Drake. Combat 12. Here we go. With the shotgun.
Get it.
There's a 9. It hits.
Yes.
It does D5 injuries against the killer. Here we go.
Get a good one.
Only 2. It's pretty
Okay.
good. Killer goes up to 6 wounds out of 10. So, Seth is going to probably just move forward. Is terrible thing.
Eyes. I'm getting seasick.
Everyone's just staring at the creature now. As Sandy shoots a plug from point blank range into nothing. It's thematic. She's only like a foot away from the creature. You know, 18
This ship
or
must
under.
have like bobbed at just the wrong moment.
Yeah.
Gets tossed in the sea a little bit.
Okay, here we
Shoots
go.
into the Chima box and a whole bunch of
shipping
the gross things inside of it screech and squeal.
Are we on turn 6 or 7 right now?
7, I think.
Yeah,
I remember when you switched it to 6 last time. So
now we're on turn
Yeah.
7.
Yep.
All right, turn 7,
Yes.
fright phase. Turn 7,
Oh,
can we
my.
place a character right now?
We can.
yeah. So technically, this turn we could do double supporting character if we wanted to, because I have a phone. We need to not forget that. Who would be on point? Who would be a good supporting
let me grab
character?
the characters, supporting character.
Obviously, it's the pizza delivery kid, guys. Come on.
Or DeGraw himself could be on board.
DeGraw would for sure be the lore appropriate one.
So should we use DeGraw? DeGraw?
Yeah, I think so.
Or Barb the janitor. Maybe she was taking up some weekend work.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and she's a thing with Ranger Sandy, so she could be on. She could be on board.
All right.
Let's use DeGraw though.
Okay.
Let's use DeGraw.
Got Ethan DeGraw, the supporting character in the supporting character pack. You can get your own at www.blacksidestudio.com/don'tlookback. Where do I put him? Where does on the
On table section A. Wait, sorry.
A. Yeah, so it'd be 1. So he'd show
Yeah.
up at the front of it.
Yeah.
Must have come up through a hatch.
They didn't even know he was on board. Perfect. Okay, so he goes up at the beginning. Fright phase token. One on the board. It disappears. And another one appears. But since it disappeared, that means that life taken.
Yes.
Andy is in the light again. Now we are on the killer phase.
She also got to remove a terror when she moved into it last turn too, or whatever
yes.
that was.
Well, she doesn't even have any terror right now.
Oh, okay, perfect, cool.
Okay, great. Killer's turn. He's still targeting Sandy?
He's going to target DeGraw.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, he is too.
He doesn't have in this scenario. He doesn't have patient, does he?
No.
Oh, dead. We forgot about dead eyes.
That's only for melee attacks, isn't it?
Dead eyes is people gain terror, I believe. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. My headache is like raging.
Good. So he's gonna move.
My recall is not great.
Move
8 inches towards the ground.
Sea Monster ordered the pizza. You better believe he got anchovies on his pizza.
So he's gonna go. Yeah, he doesn't have patient in this scenario, so it's gonna go after Ethan.
So right at the ladder. He will attack him. He will attack DeGraw with his second ability.
Yes, he's gonna drive the Gron into the sea.
Goodbye, DeGraw.
All I need is the D20. Where'd it go? Where did my D20 go?
You threw it
In
out
the
the window,
yard.
didn't you?
Had another one. Okay, I have
Rip the game.
I've lost 2 D20s this game. Ben, you told me to.
Yes, Myrtle. Pizza delivered by Narwhal. Yes.
4. So it definitely hits. DeGraw is driven. Takes 2 injuries and 1 terror. Already at 2. Maximum of 3, I think, right?
And DeGraw's special rule is that he can take 4 terror
Okay.
instead of 3. Because he's seen horrors before. He's kind of used to that sort of stuff.
But moves 3 inches towards the short edge of the boat.
I know, it doesn't look like it's going to send him off the ship yet.
Not quite. He's just there, just to the edge.
Nice.
All right, gang. We need to investigate some tokens.
Yeah, this creature's ticked because DeGraw's probably been capturing its young.
Yep. Oh. All right.
And for people who don't know, the supporting character pack gives you basically models to replace the tokens, but they're all named after sort of background characters in the lore, and they all have their own kind of minor special ability that gets added on to the supporting character rules, just to make them a little bit different. So Ethan's he can take, normally a supporting character can take 3 injuries or 3 terror before it falls victim, but he can take 4 terror instead of the 3 because he's seen some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Are we just So
I think we're booking it.
right. So just so everyone's aware, on the second level, there's one in the crew's quarters and one in the mess, and then we have the 2 on the back end of the ship. So everyone knows.
Is Erasmus right on the corner of that cargo box?
No, he is on the edge of the water.
Okay.
Sandy,
if he
what would
moves
you
4
like to
inches, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
do? You can go. You can go. 100%. Oh, Matt, what's up?
I was just gonna, if he walks back 4 inches, can he see?
Cannot
See the creature.
Cannot.
Either way, he goes around those cargo containers. He can't make it.
Nah, Sandy and only Sandy can move. See him at this point.
And he's at how many injuries? 6.
Yes, 6 out of 10.
Okay. All right. Erasmus is going to encourage Ranger Sandy again and move her 2 inches further towards that far end of the ship there, so
Just
she can
line it.
when she goes. Yeah.
Can she go through the window?
Wait, do you want to move her to shoot the monster or?
Yeah, or she can then go around that side of the ship, but yeah, towards where she can either see the monster or go, and then Erasmus is just going to keep heading back down the ship.
All right. So Ranger Sandy, new corner position. You have line of sight on the monster, or
I've got line of sight. I got a clear shot.
or you could pursue.
Where's the closest token? It's
probably
upstairs one, right?
Yeah, go through here, through the door, up the stairs. That brings you over to.
I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Well, could I crawl through the window? I feel like I could crawl through that window, right?
I don't know if ship windows are super crawlable.
I mean,
they tend to be made to not let us through.
Say instead of it just being a free thing, you could do the kick it in action on it, maybe.
Well, where's the door? The door's all the way down there.
You could if you double moved, you'll make it through the door.
Yeah, let's let's go for that.
We want to hope that it's the one in there so that we're closer to the top of the bridge.
Yeah.
Holden is going to double move, kind of following under Sandy, so he has a shot. He won't be able to take it. Seth, let's say, goes 6 inches. And Erasmus, you encouraged her and then moved 4? Is that correct? Towards where?
Yeah. I think towards the door on my side of the ship so we can get inside there.
You'll follow Seth down that side.
Yep.
That is the end of 7.
We got to get moving, boys.
Turn 8. All right, turn 8. Does the ship start breaking apart here?
So you're going to roll a d10 in the building tension, and if it is a 10, then yes. And we'll do that for the rest of the game. We'll just during the building tension phase, just roll a d10. Doesn't do anything for fright tokens. They auto-activate still.
Was an 8.
The ship might break apart. Okay.
It's an 8, so it doesn't break. We'll roll for the token, the single token now, middle of the board. 6. Moves 3 inches towards Rasmus and Seth. I think we should have gained a terror on our turn. Yeah.
Only if we're within 2.
Oh, within 2.
Yeah, so it moves 3 and you only gain within 2.
No, so no one gained a terror.
Since the play area is smaller, that got changed up a little bit.
All right. Killer phase now. See how far he goes towards DeGraw.
And DeGraw has some terror. I think a point now.
He has a point, so he goes 4 plus 1, so 5 points towards DeGraw. Up 1. Yep. Coming up on him. Like Patrick John, thank you for the like, my friend. Here's you some.
My gosh, this is fun. Quick, while we're doing this and enjoying this, quick shout out to all the playtesters who put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into taking my crazy visions and helping me refine them into these really cool experiences. Yes. You guys are the bestest.
I hope they didn't put any of those things into it.
That's true.
I would. Hey, we got a spammer.
That's excellent, right, stranger into the rabbit hole.
1092. Thank you for the spam. Thanks for the spam. There's some bubbles for the spam. Some bubbles for you, brother. Thank you very much.
I will say, if you love playtesting new games and you want to be a part of our playtesting community, jump in our Discord and make sure you hit us up. And we're always looking for playtesters. You know, we have so many projects now in the pipeline that need playtesting. So
there might be 1 or 2. Oh my.
Yeah. Literally.
First attack doesn't hit. Second attack is a 4. It does hit. This dice is so funky since it's like the same color except for the gold. Like a
Look at that
dice.
thing. You can read the numbers totally fine though.
Yeah, it's kind of. I wonder if we got blue dice, if it would just be the numbers.
Ooh, that's
that would be
what that would look like.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So it does hit. He moves 3 inches, which will send him off the side of the ship. Gonna be 1, 2, 3. Does he take any terror? Right?
When he gets jumped from the attack? Yeah, I think so.
2 terror, so that's 3 terror. So he is at 2 injuries and 3 terror points.
And that's where his bonus, if this had been a regular supporting character, he would have fallen victim and been coming after us next turn. But because he is who he is, he can take that 4th point of terror.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Sick. Okay. And that is the end of the killer phase. Now, no one has eyes on the killer now. So,
that's true, because one of the things that I did add into the rule book as well under the supporting character section is that they all are considered to have an awareness of 8, so that they can also hold the killer, when he's going after them as well. So there is that little change in there.
All right, Benjamin.
Get me up them stairs, boy.
Going up the stairs. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. 4 inches takes you to the front of the stairs. 2 takes you to the top.
And we're on turn what right now? 8?
Yep. Of 14, right?
All right. Creeping over the top of those stairs. 4, 2, that takes you to the top. Would you like to go to the mess hall or the cruise cabin?
I don't think it really matters at this point, right? They're both sort of similar in distance from each other.
2 inches gets you to the door, the cruise cabin.
Okay.
Okay.
Go
Erasmus.
Rangers, Sandy, go.
Erasmus, what would you like to do?
I think I'm going to move my double move in through that door and start heading towards. Actually, I'm gonna take a double move and start heading towards the back of the ship just in case.
4 and 4. Do you have any terror points? You have 1 terror point, so you could trip right now.
I do. I could trip. Yeah.
14 does not. Ranger Sandy has 0 terror points. Way to go. Holden is out of range with a shotgun, so he's going to take a breath, move terror points. Correct? Is that how that works? Always forget.
Yes.
Is it 2 terror points for take a breath?
It's 1 or 2 injuries, or it can be 2 if you are, or 1 and 1, or 2 if you're in the light. So he's going to remove 1.
Going to take a breath and then move 4 inches. See if he trips. 11. Trip. Wait, yes he does, because my awareness was 6. Son of a gun. He trips. Takes an injury at 8. Holden is not doing great. Seth will move.
He's holding it together.
Seth will move right inside of the door of the lower cabin. He has 3 terror points. So he rolls to see if he tripped, right? Correct. Or is it when you're over your terror points, or when you have any terror points?
It's you have to roll if you roll under.
Oh, okay. Nope,
Fred
okay.
Frog, unfortunately not. So what we did with the UK fulfillment is we just made it for the core game. Mostly just because we didn't want to inundate our friends at Spectre with like a whole bunch of orders with random sizes and weights and stuff. We do have what we're hoping to announce this probably sometime in the next couple of weeks once we have the tokens. A stockist for Don't Look Back in the UK. That they should be stocking the expansions too. So, but shout out to our friends at Spectre who kind of just did us a favor on that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, a couple of people have reached out. I would have loved to have done that, but we just didn't want to mess with it. So just the core game for now.
Turn 9, fright phase. C. Ship breaks apart.
See, yeah.
The 2 does not happen. Rolling for the single fright token. It is a 1. It disappears and places again. Killer phase. No one has eyes on the killer, so he disappears, right?
Yes, and he's going to get placed using his MO.
But it'll be on the supporting character still.
Supporting
Grass
character's
is
correct.
dead, isn't it?
Yep, correct.
I could call in another one. Let's call in Dr. DeGraw again. Wait a second, I was dead just a second ago.
Yeah, you can't. Actually, that's in the rules for them.
You can't call in more than one? Who would you call in next?
Well, you can't call in the same named supporting
Makes
character
sense.
and a plot
Makes
once
sense.
they're dead.
While you do that, Connor, I think
Dives into the
my
sea.
my food just got
Here we go.
delivered, so I'm gonna go grab that.
Sure.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah, so DeGraw's up in the top left-hand corner. Creature shows up right behind him. Is
You
attacking
can put it
with his
into
first.
standby, Connor.
Yeah, I know. I'm back.
Oh,
Goes into
Okay, sorry.
the first attack. Combat 16. Is a 20. The creature misses horrendously against DeGraw. Has some PTSD there.
oh,
I guess
dude,
I'll do a second
DeGraw is
attack.
like, yeah.
Second attack also misses. A 16. Well, wait, he has fear. He has 3. So that one hits. Second attack hits. Causes
Will
terror and
drive
DeGraw
him
dies.
insane. Yep, he's gonna fall. He's gonna go insane.
DeGraw starts swimming towards the bottom of the ocean. Boy, matey, hello. Like,
Driven into the deep.
okay. The killer hangs out at the bow of the ship, I guess.
Yep, for now. Oh, actually, it's gonna leave and savor the moment.
Okay. Which brings us
It
to
dives into the deep to munch on him for a little while. Nom 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 nom.
brings us to the character phase. Erasmus, why don't you go first since Ben's gone?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a double move towards that token closest to the red cargo container back there, I guess.
I think if you go towards the other one, you could inspect your next turn.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, whichever one's closer.
Just because it's a straight
All right,
shot.
I am back.
Holden is going to stand up and take another breath, so he goes down to 4 terror.
Ahoy, matey, indeed.
Seth will go 3.
You could have Seth. Is Seth still on the first floor down there?
He was, yes.
He could shine a flashlight on Holden, since we haven't used that of him yet. And when he does that in the light, he'll gain an additional terror back.
Yes.
That's thinking with your brain cells.
And you
right
won't
there.
gain any because you'll start your turn in a light token, so you also won't gain any more this turn, which could be helpful.
Okay, so let's have Seth go first then. He'll shine the light, move 3 towards the base of the stairs. Holden will be in the light at that point. When he takes a breath, new like. Thank you very much. Instead of going
He
1,
feels
he'll go
safe
down
for a moment.
2, so he gains 2 terror back at that point.
Yeah.
2 terror back. Ben, up to you. Gonna open the door. And search this.
I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna find Pat or what's left of Pat.
Okay.
I'm
so
feeling it.
Let's
I'm
assume
feeling
these
it.
doors are all open since they're all open.
Yep.
You want to concentrate here?
How do I have to be within how far to
2
search?
inches.
2 inches.
I was thinking
Really?
if I could position myself in the middle between them, I could search both. Yeah, I'm gonna concentrate search. At this
Concentrating
point, we
in
really-
the crew's quarters. Perhaps Pat is just taking a nap.
We just missed him. Her, it,
Mhm.
they.
13. You needed a 14. Did find it.
Oh, dude, you're cutting it close there.
Did find
Nice,
it. Now
nicely
let's
done.
Roll on the table here.
And
we
adding
moved 1,
2?
2, 3. Well, this is the third, so yes, we're adding 2. Rolls. Here we go. Adding 2 to this roll. It is a 4, 5, 6. Roll on the item check. Son of a gun, Sandy. Can you do one thing right? Can you do one? Can any one person? Can anyone do one thing right?
Can any one person roll higher than a 7?
Can any one person just find Pat? Can Pat just for one time not get lost? We're gonna roll that. It's a 3.
Dang.
I think you found a second phone, correct? The 3 is
Oh my
a phone.
god.
Got 2 phones. Wait a
Man,
You know
minute.
what you get
envious
for, you know what
Charles,
you get for
old
that? You
phone
get
carrier.
Max's jacket. You don't even get to roll on the table.
Yeah.
Just give Sandy Max's
Yeah,
jacket.
give me Max's jacket.
All right.
Constellation prize.
Where did they go? This has become so cluttered.
Did we bring out all of the items? Have we had them all out?
We don't have the life jacket yet, no.
Oh, why don't you just give her the life jacket then?
Okay.
She's like, oh, I might need this.
This character subtracts 2 from all rolls to return to the ship, or you may discard the life jacket to ignore an attack from the Kraken.
Nice.
And speaking of the Kraken, it's rum. Is that everyone? Is everyone gone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh no, Erasmus hasn't gone. Oh, he did go this turn. He went first. Sorry.
which means we are at turn 10. Turn 10 of the fright phase.
All right, let's
man.
roll it and see if on a 10 this ship starts breaking apart.
There's a 7. Does not break apart. Rolling for the single fright token. It's at the point right here. It is a.
She's holding together, Captain,
5.
but not for long.
It is a
Moving
5.
toward 3 inches towards closest character.
Would be Seth.
Seth Newton, we meet again.
Can I just say, I really hate Pat. Fuck Pat.
Like at some
Always
point, we just
wondering
let
how.
Pat die because seriously, he's just gonna save us a lot of trouble, right? For the
Yep.
greater
In
good.
theory.
For the greater good.
Oh my gosh.
Classic. Okay, so now the killer comes back this turn. Wait, that was the
Yep,
last fright
using its
token.
MO.
So does that token not just become the killer since it was the last one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's not on the table. Yep.
Yep.
Sorry, Seth.
Well, the
Sorry,
killer shows up.
Seth.
Sandy's farther from. Like he's back. We'll say he's back. Is he targeting the farthest or the most isolated? Pat is a
It's-
concept. The search of the self.
That is a
Yeah, but-
concept.
Is he stalking?
Has anyone ever asked why is Pat? How?
Yeah.
How are you? How are we? Just together, you know? Thanks for tuning in. This has been
how
Black
is
Site
Pat?
Studio. What were you saying, Matt?
He's stalking, right?
Correct.
So it's going to be 6 inches out of the back arc of the character farthest from A, which is Erasmus.
Ooh.
Yes, he comes.
Time for the
Over.
sea shanty showdown. Finally got you alone, you monster.
I wish there was like I had gotten a super somber like pirate song. As Erasmus is dying. Sticking
And
a
again,
harpoon
we
through
don't know, is this
himself.
the same one? A different one? You never know.
Yep.
He's just creeping. He's
Never
just
know.
creeping, man. 6 inches. All right, and he moves in here.
Oh, yep. Does Erasmus have
One.
terror?
1 + 1. He moves 2 inches.
Oh,
He will hit Erasmus with his second attack potentially.
that is definitely a shot you should keep and post. That is cool.
Where's my other d20? Here we go. A 20. He is this creature is shook. This creature.
Yeah.
Because it's
Okay.
facing down Erasmus Drake.
Yeah, he's scared. He's scared of Erasmus.
He's heard the tales of the great white man Erasmus. It came out wrong. I apologize. Token flips off. Here we go. Ranger Sandy, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go and search the other token.
Okay. So you'll move.
See if we can
We'll
make that
search.
happen.
Awareness 11. Here we go. Is a 1. A
Ooh,
critical. Success.
critical. Can we say
Well,
I get
let's
an extra +1 on the roll?
Matt?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. So we searched 1, 2. We searched 3 at this point. We'll give another one, so 4. Rolling the d10.
It's going to be more likely to find Pat dead, though.
Well,
It's a 3. We rolled a 3 plus 4.
are
is
you
7.
serious?
Roll
Are you
on
serious?
the item table. Roll
Can you
on the item
roll
table.
Anything
Oh my
over,
gosh.
dude? Sandy's just too busy being like, "Oh, free phone. Oh, free life
Ooh,
jacket. Oh, another free
a
phone."
satellite phone. Ooh. That's pretty neat.
Oh, wow.
You found a flashlight now. You also have a flashlight.
Excellent.
Oh man.
So here's the thing: is that you can actually only have one additional item beyond.
Yeah,
what you
so
start
it's
with.
just like,
So you're like throwing phones away as you
Like,
find them
oh,
and picking up your stuff.
You started with a
Oh, wow.
harpoon. You got a phone. You got a life jacket. You got another phone. Now you have a flashlight, which is somehow more valuable to you than any of the other items on a boat. Thank you, Arthur, for the light.
so weird.
Oh
Um,
my.
Okay, Erasmus, would you like to go?
Yes. So with my quick action, I'm going to snapshot my spear into the beast, and then with my long action, I'm going to investigate that point of interest.
So snapshot, it's combat -5, yeah?
Yes. So I have a
So
7 or less.
7 or under here. You're gonna
Here we
quick
go.
turn and throw, all in one motion. Let's see if it hits. It is a natural 20.
No.
You drop, you turn, and your binoculars swing around your neck and hit you in the face.
Yeah, the leather cord snaps and they fly overboard. Yes,
And
ya
now
beast.
you'll keep turning, beep, and try to investigate.
Yes.
Awareness is 9. Here we go.
Yep.
Is an 8.
Yes.
Do investigate. And now
With
we
a
have
real +4 to the die roll.
a real +4. It is a 4 plus 4. Puts it at an 8, which is alive with a twisted ankle. All
Huzzah! We
characters.
found her.
All characters have -1. The monster's just like perfect.
But we found Pat.
And Pat's alive.
I'll use Barb as the Pat stand-in right now. Pat, Barb's cousin. Okay. You have found Pat. GG. Not yet.
Yep, you just
gotta
have to.
make it to
Sandy's
the
just got to make it up to the top of the bridge.
Yeah.
3 characters, right? So
Oh yes, and call for help on the radio
Holden
because
is going to move.
Sandy's already thrown all the phones away, so I have to use
So
ship's radio.
at least 3 people need to make it to the bridge, which
Yes.
seems pretty doable at this point.
Holden does not trip
Erasmus
on
is
his
gonna
way
hold
up.
off. Good.
Yay.
1, 2, 3. So 3. Oh wait, we're -1. He still makes it up to this.
Aimless guardian. That's hilarious. She accidentally threw Pat away when she saw the flashlight.
Yeah,
Shove
I
Pat
don't
out
want
of the
a
way.
person. I need things.
Yeah, she's like picking up stuff, and it's like, oh, a man. Oh, don't need that.
All right, so guys, we're actually in a pretty good spot here. I mean, assuming Pat is Pat, because it just says 3 characters, right? Not 3 characters plus Pat.
No, because Pat's like Pat's a
Yeah.
concept.
Concept, yeah.
Pat isn't real, and Pat can't hurt you.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Pat.
All right.
Okay. So we're in a pretty good spot. We got 3 of us at the top of these stairs right here.
Yeah. And Erasmus is
Look at
going
that
off
shot.
the beast like you should.
Straight down the mouth of the demon fish. Oh, you know what's
But-
going to suck? If the ship breaks up and Erasmus can't get back to us.
Well,
No,
he'll die a
Erasmus
hero.
isn't going to make it
He'll
to
go.
you.
He'll go down with the ship like a hero.
Like a captain should.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are now on the fright phase. Burn.
Here it is. I'm feeling it in my
11.
bones. Here comes the ship breaking apart.
Rolling a d10. Here we go. It's a 10! The ship broke!
Yes!
The ship
I
broke!
feel it in my bones.
All right.
Oh, no. Okay, where does it break? How do we decide?
All right, let me hop back in here real quick. So go ahead and roll a. So roll a d10 again on the table below. So it happens. Now we roll to see how bad it is.
That is a 9.
Oh yes! The
Oh,
spine
no.
of the ship gives out. Roll a d10.
A 10!
Yes, on result 6 to 10. Remove ship section 2 from the table. Any models standing on that section are considered to have fallen overboard and are placed in the water in contact with the edge of the ship they're closest to. Each model that falls overboard in this way gains 2 injury and 2 tears.
Okay, hold on. But ship section 2 is it's the tower. Is it not? Is that not where we're at?
No. The tower is the ship section 1, right?
And so we have the bow section, ship section 1, ship section 2.
But you wrote it for ship section 2 to be the second.
Yes,
string.
yeah. Yep, so it's going to fall into the sea. Yes.
Okay, but if the bow sinks, then we sink. Or if
we all go into the. I mean, we're not going to win because we're not going to make it to the top of the thing.
No.
What if we change it and say, well, yeah, I guess we could say game over. Everyone dies.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
Well,
Here's what we're
we
gonna
all
do.
dive off the top of the tower.
Here's what we're gonna do.
We can't call. We don't get to call for help. Yes.
Wait, what if we...
Gonna remove this section. Okay, here we go. Gonna place the
Matt,
broken sections.
You dastardly motherfucker.
Yes, this is awesome.
We are now floating approximately where we were. You're now floating, and I think the saving grace here is, let's imagine that as it's sinking, the command consoles are barely in the water, sticking out of the water, huh?
Okay.
So we'll start as if we jumped in to the sides of the water, but we can still make it to the central command area, potentially, and still call for help for the sinking ship.
You could move the tugboat closer and we could just say we have to swim out to the...
No,
rescue
this
ship.
is the easiest. This is the easiest. Everything
Okay.
sank.
I guess this only has a couple of rounds left anyway, so...
Yeah, we're on 11 out of 14, so that's what we're
Shoot
gonna
the
do.
oxygen tank, it worked in Jaws, yeah.
Oof. Okay, fright phase. That was it. This is a scary phase. We are now in the
Ugh.
killer phase. He is targeting
No,
Erasmus.
Moya, it's placed on ship section 2.
6. He gets into base to base with Erasmus. See what kind of damage he manages to do this time, if any at all. First attack. Here we go.
I love
16.
it. I mean,
13.
talk about cinematic timing, though.
We
Like,
found
everyone's
that.
like,
We
yes!
almost were at the top.
Get to the bridge, and then the ship comes apart.
I like also being able to put them like on other sides, because it's like they've looked at each other with a moment of like, we've done it. And then out of nowhere, the ship just like cracks between them.
Yeah.
As it starts falling away, they have to jump out the windows and it just bubbles down below.
It's
They
like
look
that
like
moment in Titanic where the ship breaks, right, where that guy's standing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And also for those watching, remember that the ship breaking apart is an optional rule. So if you're worried about that the ship breaking, depending on the scenario you're using, could cause you like this, like the conning tower is now or the bridge is gone. You don't. I mean, you don't have to be using that anyways.
Right.
But it is an added danger. And
So
those
the
were
creature-
the most extreme rolls that you could get to. That
Yeah,
was
like
the 10,
Connor
10, 10, 10, 10.
literally saved his good rolling till right
At the
there.
end. It's all for this show, man. I brought out my special dice according to the script we wrote. The creature makes it there. He attacks. He hits. Erasmus takes 2 wounds and 1 terror from the first attack. The second
Oof.
attack. 17. He has 2 terror points. It does hit because of the terror points he has.
Yes.
Erasmus will move 1, 2, and 3. Right
What was the
overboard.
additional? What was attack once the hit roll on a 10 or less? He also gains a.
It was a
clutch
13.
token. Okay, so he doesn't get impregnated from that attack.
So he falls off right on the thing.
Yeah.
And gains another 2 terror points and is minus his awareness.
Mm.
We gotta. Okay, all right. Character phase. We gotta swim. Let's say, because we're kind of house ruling, the whole sinking while it's going. Let's say it's difficult ground. Right, so it's like 2.
Okay.
You swim 2 inches.
Seth can swim 1 inch.
Oh,
Okay,
this
so
is
everyone can make it into contact with at least a portion of command
awesome. Of a console.
console.
Yeah.
All right, let's maybe let Holden go first. Do I have to roll for this or?
No, it's just
I honestly don't remember for this one. I think it's make it to the top.
I can read it out.
Yeah, before the end of turn 14.
At least 3 characters must make their way to the top of the bridge before the end of turn 14. So
Maybe we have to move.
Maybe make it awareness now, because now it's not as easy. You gotta like dig through the rubble and the whatever and actually get to the
Yeah, I think the play
radio.
would be to get onto the other side of the sinking ship. Then I thought we had to call for help. If we don't have to call for help, then I think we have to make it to the other side of the sinking ship, and we can watch Erasmus drift off behind us. Unhook the caboose.
goodbye.
Unhook the
all
caboose
right,
of the train.
perfect.
Okay,
Well, he's
so
gonna be Erasmus is gonna be a boss.
2. Seth is barely going to be able to make it to the edge of the ship. Seth is going to drown. As he yells into the night sky.
I can't believe
And then
Seth hasn't died yet.
As they make it all back to port, Erasmus is there smoking a corncob pipe.
Yep. What took you so long, lads?
Oh, she gave me a beating, but you should have seen the other guy. Turn 12.
I whooped her into submission and rode that sea creature back to port.
Turn 12, fright tokens. 3. So that doesn't go off. The actual token is a 10, so the creature is enraged.
Oh no.
As he should be.
This goes back and is placed again. We're on the killer phase now of turn 12. Killer phase, no one can see the killer, so it will appear behind Erasmus, I guess.
Yep. Dives off, comes up out of the water behind him.
Will appear. It is enraged. We'll make an attack with attack 1. It is a critical hit.
Yes!
One.
And Erasmus
Wow.
is ripped in 2. His body
Erasmus-
stuffed with the unhatched young.
Oh my gosh. Erasmus takes 2 terror points, and it doubles the injuries, right? So it's 4, so he's up to
Yes.
7. 7 of those, and gains a clutch token.
And how much terror did he gain?
He gained 2 tear, and now
So
he's
double that up.
attacked. Well, he gained 1 plus, so double is.
Oh, okay, cool.
And now driven into the sea. A natural 20 on that one, so the second one does not hit.
But that clutch token is going to go off.
Yeah.
Because he's in the water, so it's just going to burst out of him.
Oh, immediately gestate.
Oh man, this is the best, stranger. This is why I write this stuff. This is what I see in my head.
Sometimes when Matt writes stuff and we play it for the first time, it's like it doesn't trigger or it doesn't happen. This time he's getting like the whole smash.
Yeah, you
like,
guys get
ships
all
coming apart. People are getting eggs put in them and they're dying, and it's just like everything's happening. So
he's at.
We lost the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's at 8 wounds and 7 terror points right now. Erasmus is. Erasmus, I'm gonna let you go first. What would you like to do?
All right. With a call into the moonlit sky, he'll encourage himself. Am I next to the ship still, or did I move away from it?
No, you're still at the ship.
You're next to the ship.
All right, I auto pass my get on because I'm the master and commander of this ship. So I'm going to get back on, and I'm going to pull my harpoon to myself, and with my intestines spilling out and egg clutches dangling from my body, I'll point the spear at the beast in the water and challenge him once more.
But you've already thrown it, right? You haven't reloaded?
Yeah.
So can you... So you're just staring him down now.
Yeah, I'll hop back up there, pull the harpoon to myself. My right arm is like limp and useless.
You're using your teeth to like pull the rope. You're like, You load it in against your hip, and you point it over the rail. Perfect. I love this. Ranger Sandy trying to get on. You're making an awareness test. Get on the boat. Wait, awareness? I guess it's awareness or combat. You probably want to make combat, huh?
Yeah, whatever's my highest.
Combat's 15. Let's go with that.
I guess I'll concentrate and do that.
Well, you rolled a 15, so while you didn't...
Yay!
You almost did. So
well,
Ranger
I'll
Sandy,
encourage... Can I encourage someone else then?
Yeah, you could encourage Seth, mate. Seth, I think, is going to be the one that gets...
Yeah.
No, Holden will. Encourage Holden.
I'll encourage. Woo! You're encouraged.
Seth will move 1 action and try to get up there. His awareness is 13. There's a 16. He will use his luck point.
Get up there, nerd!
It's a natural 20!
Oh my god. Leave him to die.
He drops his flare gun, his empty flare gun, into the depths of the sea.
Leave him to die.
We can't. We need 3 people to get on the boat, man. Holden.
Oh, yeah.
He's been encouraged, so he's at 15. He's going to concentrate. 15, 16, 17. So that's 18. 18 for Holden.
Don't roll your classic 19.
It is a critical success. It is a 1.
Yes.
He clambers up onto the boat. And that is the end of the character phase. Guys, this is coming down to the last turn.
This is Erasmus trying to hold off the beast.
Erasmus's fury. Everyone's like, just get on the boat. And Seth's hands are just like slipping over the steel. And Erasmus is like, hey, I never should have brought that kid.
All those textbooks in his backpack are waterlogged and holding him down.
I'll tell you what, there were 6 men a day. 1 Seth every 2 managed to get back on board. All right.
Seth's reliving his uncle's moment.
Yeah. Howie Newton.
Old Howie Newton.
4. 4 is the roll for the fright token, so the ship doesn't break apart any further. 10
Good,
is the
good.
roll for the fright token. The creature is enraged. He's enraged at Erasmus. Onto the killer phase. He's targeting Erasmus still. Movement is
Mm.
2 plus Erasmus is 7 fright. He definitely gets there. Over the rail.
So Rasmus's quote on his card: "The sea shall always remember me."
Get a nice close up here. Focus. Focus. Can't get.
I love the size of that thing. Look at how big he is.
Goes
Nice.
over the rail. Let's have Erasmus face him.
Do your worst, beast.
Great. Okay. Creature is swinging at Erasmus. First attack. 16 plus. It only fails on a natural 20. 14. It hits. Erasmus takes 2 injuries.
Ugh.
Puts him to 10. And with the first swipe, Erasmus completely gutted. Monster disappears to savor the kill.
He takes a moment,
I mean-
barely holding his innards in, to look up at the moonlit sky, smell the salt air one more time, and then falls over the rail into the sea.
Think of that one woman that he always spurned and was to hunt the fin.
His ship is broken, and so is he.
And so is he. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Let's, all right. So
I would say we call it there.
No, we have to see if Seth has
Oh,
to get
Seth
it,
didn't
man.
make it on. Oh, okay, wait.
Seth didn't make it up.
Let's see if he.
We have-
Let's see if he can get it.
We have to see if Seth ruins this for everybody like he usually does.
Well, both people can go before him and encourage him.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So they're gonna move. Both are going to move and encourage. Seth is going to focus. So he's 3, 3, 3. So he's 9, right?
Ranger
He only
Sandy
fails.
just fall back into the water.
He only fails on a 20 right now.
Yep.
Okay, it's a 5. Okay, thank
Oh,
God.
oof. I
Seth,
was waiting for it.
Seth, with Holden and Ranger Sandy's help, he reaches up, he grabs Holden's hands, it slips, and then Sandy's hand grabs his wrist, and Holden grabs Sandy's wrists, and they both hoist him up onto the boat. And on turn unlucky 13, Seth, Holden, and Sandy have survived in an encounter with the Red Fin.
They've lost the bridge, and Sandy says, "Let's just shoot a flare." And Seth says, well, actually, I
Seth,
already
give
did
me a
that.
flare gun.
It's empty. Well,
Good stuff.
actually, dude, that was awesome.
Good game,
man.
guys.
Oh, Seth didn't die, guys. He tried really hard.
He
Seth
didn't
did
die.
not
You better
die.
pay out those channel points to people
I
that.
am. I am.
Pay that
Will
shit.
Seth die? No. I like Seth. He did not die. Complete prediction. What do we got here? A few seconds ago, Ezekiel Regel. Thank you so much for the follow.
So here's the
Much
thing before you dish out those points, because I want to. So while he didn't die, we technically didn't win. But what was the thing, that he would die, or that we would lose? I don't remember what the thing
That
was.
he
I
would
think
die,
it was
that
that he
Seth
would
would
die.
Oh, okay.
So,
Um,
about that. Oh man.
Yo, let's give away a copy of Into the Deep, and let's announce the winner of the Seth painting competition.
Oh
Yes.
yes. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'll get this going. Set this. To the deep. Prize is a copy. On I see. open the giveaway. And Ben, can you send me that photo in Discord?
Yes,
The one that I think is the winner?
I'm going to do that right now. So we had a bit of a chat. I'm just making sure there's no other entries.
Last minute entries? Anything to consider?
No, we're good. Where do you want me to send it to you?
Just in Discord.
Discord? Okay. All right, and then there's their name too. I'm going to assume that they're okay with their name being called out on stream because they posted it publicly on Facebook. So,
So biggest expansion to date, I think. A whole new rules booklet, 5 new scenario, 5 remakes of the original scenarios to theme them around playing on the ship. A gigantic killer, Erasmus, 4 new cards, Seth's jacket, clutch tokens. Yeah. And a ton of new ways to play some DLB action. I'd like to see people use some of the optional rules for water features and do something like a dam and have the characters like a hydro plant or like an estuary outside of the port or something like that. That'd be cool.
Ben, I don't see the person's name. You have this person's name?
yeah, I dropped it in Discord.
Okay, I don't.
But yeah, it was amazing seeing all of the different takes on Seth too. There's a lot of really cool stuff going on in there. Love the way people have done things like his shirts, all the different shirts we saw. Shout out to whoever it was that did like a plaid shirt. That was really dope.
Yeah, some of them were pretty awesome.
And the basing too. I mean, people, you guys are crushing it. But it was really cool to see all the time and energy and effort that goes into the paint jobs on these minis. They're beautiful.
I mean, I'm a big fan of painting your stuff. I get why some people can't, but any paint job is a good paint job, in my opinion.
Yeah, heck yeah. It's all about your own journey, painting.
I think sometimes people are really self-conscious about their painting. And I personally think that, it's more about just like having fun and enjoying just getting a bit of paint, being a little creative,
Yep.
All
right, guys, you got about 30 more seconds to get ! Into the deep. You must do it on twitch.tv/BSSterrain. That is how our giveaways work, is only on Twitch.
Eisenkern, that would be cool.
After it's here, get ready to introduce this. It's winner, and the other winner as well.
Yes.
Mad Queen of Hearts, thank you for the follow. The gifted sub earlier as well.
Yeah, thank you.
That's good, Eisenkern.
Right.
Comparison is the thief of happiness. That's very true. That's very true.
All right, guys. Here we go. Closing the giveaway. And the winner
Who's
is...
gonna win?
Demonic Beaver. Demonic.
Damn.
Congratulations.
Beaver. Congratulations, Demonic Beaver.
Yeah, congrats.
You better check in. You're always here. Better check in.
You better check in, boy.
There it is.
Me. Congrats, man. PM me on Discord or Facebook or whatever's the easiest way, and we'll sort you out. All right, winner of the Seth painting competition.
Seth, Ben, I'm gonna count down the transition. If you want to explain why you think this Seth has won, perhaps perhaps its merits. Okay, you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. Transitions.
All right, so we all picked this one. This was, I think, is easily the coolest. The painting effect in the eyes is like easily what sealed the deal for me personally. I think, that's not easy to do. That's absolutely Seth in my opinion. So, congrats to the person. Should I say their name? Is that Andrew? We'll say Andrew. I won't say their full name. Andrew. I'm gonna post it in the group. I'll tag you if you're watching. Give us a shout out. Awesome work. If not, then you'll get tagged in the group. But look, thanks to everyone else who entered. We're gonna start doing this more often, and there was some close choices for sure.
Also, there is an honorable mention here for perhaps a non-standard Seth job.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to give a runner-up prize to someone who got a different kind of paint job recently. I guess they could also reach out to us for a prize. Connor, do you have a photo of it? I can get a photo. Hang on,
if you
I can get a
send
photo.
me one into Discord right now. Then...
Okay. Yeah, this person, kind of just did a different kind of paint job. I think it's worthy of a runner-up prize, and I think a lot of you will agree. Let's bring that bad boy up on here.
Right. Is it a button? There it is.
Yeah, this is cool.
Perhaps the best and worst Seth. The best just
the permanent Seth.
The permanent Seth. The Seth that will never leave you.
Shouts out to this gentleman. Again, I won't say their name because I don't know if they're comfortable with it, but they may be in chat.
It's fire in here.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So if you're still in the chat, awesome tattoo. Reach out to us and we'll send you something. You get a little runner-up prize. I think that's insanely cool. And shouts out to the tattoo artist too, obviously.
Yeah.
But you're the one that you have it on your arm permanently. And I say this as someone with tattoos, so I know what that's like. So yeah, thanks so much to everyone for participating. It was a fun release. Thanks to everyone who's placed orders so far. Look, we've been trying our best to support this game as much as possible, and give you guys as much cool content. We're at the point now where you've got plenty of choice when you're looking to pick up another expansion. So this is definitely one. If you've played a lot of Don't Look Back, maybe you're kind of like, I've played a lot of cabin, I've played a lot of city stuff, and you want something like really different. And this is going to for sure change it up. I mean, if you watch this full game tonight, you would have seen how wacky stuff gets. It's a lot of fun. So pick it up, support the game, support the writer, Matt, this guy right here. He keeps writing awesome content for you dudes. And we've been talking about what competition we want to do next. And we've got a few ideas. We'll probably announce that in the next maybe week or so. We'll see. So
thank you all so much for the support and hanging out. And thank you to everybody who posted in the Seth competition. And thank you to everybody who just posts cool, inspirational stuff all the time. It's amazing because I love to paint. I love to see what people are doing, but it also motivates me with like what I choose to write and keeps me wanting to be creative. So thank you all so much for just kind of being a part of this awesome journey. Don't Look Back has grown. I mean, when we originally wrote the core, it was like, this is just going to be its own little self-contained thing. It just is, it is what it is. And now it's grown into so much more than that. So thank you.
Connor, do you have anything to add?
Of you guys.
Yeah.
Beautiful people who come in chat, who put up with our antics, who buy the products, who play the game, who get tattoos. It's not a prerequisite for being a good fan, but crap, man.
It is
Not
now,
a
though.
convincing argument.
It is now, though. I expect tattoos from all of you. Every single one of you need a tattoo. Yeah,
I think that's about it, though.
We have the plan is to have these new expansions shipped probably Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Caster should be shipping them to us Monday, unless this casting equipment blows up or something. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. And again, tokens should be in. So any of you guys that have the new core game or any of that kind of stuff should be in next week. So we should have a lot of stuff getting wrapped up and heading out the door. And quickly before we leave, next Tuesday, Connor and I will be streaming Luna. Because
Lunar.
the Luna release is on the 20th of July. So it's very, very soon. We're getting down to the wire here. Connor and I have been really busy working on a lot of that in the background. Miniatures are getting molded. Everything's getting ordered. So it's exciting stuff. So if you've been hanging out for Luna, next Tuesday for our stream night, we'll be playing just some regular old space combat.
Yeah.
And
very cool.
Keep the 20th. 20th will be a really fun day. We'll do a fun launch event, give away a ton of stuff. It'll be awesome. So
we'll punch each other until one person blacks out.
Yeah.
Can we give like a 2-3 word spoiler on what's going to come next for DLB?
2.5. I want you to give 2.5 words. Like cut yourself off on the last one.
2.5 words? Oh man. Okay. Linked play foot.
Oh.
Whoa!
Shit. Bye everyone.
Linked play foot. Thanks guys for hanging out. Thanks Matt for being here, for writing great stuff. Thanks Ben for being big.
Thanks everybody. Have a great night.
We'll
bye.
Catch you guys later.